Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Monday. Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me, happy as I've seen him in a long, long time, is Kyle Wallace.
Yep, never panic, baby. Don't panic. Jordan Love is here to save the day, baby. Go, Pack, go.
Longtime NFL punter, Super Bowl 50 runner-up Bradley Nortman.
Oh, it really was a blast watching the Packers on Thanksgiving. And all week this week, I'm wearing one right now. I'm going to try to dig up my division championship T-shirts because that's going to be the theme of the week.
Cool.
We're going to get that a little bit later. But
authentic, huh?
This is for the division now, boys, to some degree. Yeah. Almost certainly. That's what's on my mind.
I thought you were celebrating the Panthers being tied for first place.
That's also, they are tied for first. Yeah, that's also, it's a dual celebration. And the Jaguars also tied for first.
Look at
Life is good in the NFL landscape.
Look at this guy.
Making up for the trash Badgers, but hey, on the NFL side, it's going pretty well.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. List is more, and it is Packers-Bears week with the Bears in first place.
No, that's true. That's factual.
Congratulations.
But not just
the
first
season
place.
isn't over. First number one seed in the NFC.
Yeah,
Or the NFC. Yeah.
From the bottom to the top. Started from the bottom, now they're here for now.
Yeah, for now, for sure. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Again, if you want to get involved with any of your thoughts, it's open for you at the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. Who had a better Thanksgiving? Matt LaFleur or Jordan Love? Because Love is throwing dots. And Matt LaFleur put his chest out. I'm not saying Matthew Mouse. I'm saying Matt LaFleur. Because Matt LaFleur was the head coach of the Green Bay Packers who Dan Campbell. He made some big-time calls, and the players also did deliver in those moments. While it looked scary on 4th and 3, the sure-handed Dontavian Wicks came through, but Matt LaFleur put his fingerprints all over that game and had a big part in the Packers' victory over the Detroit Lions. So who had a better Thanksgiving to you guys, Matt LaFleur or Jordan Love?
Well, to me, it is Matt LaFleur. I mean, I look at what he did, particularly in the environment of criticism that he's been experiencing this year, rightfully so, because the Matt LaFleur that we've come to become well acquainted with, not only this year, but think about years past, fairly conservative, vanilla play calling. There's really a disconnect between what this team is willing and wanting to do and what he's going out there and calling. That's why I'm saying Matt LaFleur. Jordan Love, I expect performances like that out of Jordan Love. I was not surprised whatsoever. But Matt LaFleur, he surprised me for the better. 3 for 3 on 4th downs. I mean, he, like you said, out Dan Campbell himself, also efficient on 3rd downs. So not only like the bravado and the confidence to go for it on 4th down, when there was true risk of doing so. At the end of the game, when it was still a 1-score game, obviously, going for it on 4th down to put the game away and not just punting and letting them be able to get back into the game. I mean, in the red zone when it was 4th down and they decided to go for it. Could easily kick a field goal. Maybe they weren't quite in the red zone, but that touchdown pass to Dontavian Wicks, you have to give him so much credit for the confidence in his players. And I thought the game plan, it was an incredibly balanced game plan, but one that was more tilted toward Jordan Love and Jordan Love's skill set to be able to go out there and just cook. So it's Matt LaFleur. He had the most to gain, and he certainly gained that on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Jordan Love was magnificent. I mean, Matt LaFleur, he cooked, but Jordan Love was, top chef that you could find on Thursday. What he did and what he put on display, 4 touchdown passes on Thursday. I mean, they were magnificent. He had a 51-yard bomb with a capital B, capital O, capital M, capital B to Christian Watson. And then on top of that, the fourth down composure and the fourth down completions that he had on the goal line, the touchdown to Wicks, the touchdown to Dobbs, and then the touchdown, it's not touchdown, the first down to put the game away. 4th and 3, clock ticking down a little bit. And what did the Green Bay Packers do? Matt LaFleur said, I'm going to put the ball in Jordan Love's hand, and he delivered for the Green Bay Packers, putting that football game away. I'm telling y'all this right now. He was sacked 0 times. What he was able to do came down to execution. The Packers, when Matt LaFleur, people have talked about the Green Bay Packers this year offensively, have not been able to execute on a consistent way. And Jordan Love on Thursday was extremely consistent. And this just shows you win with Love. If you let Love cook, if you let Love have the offense run through him, these are the results that you are going to get. So, yes, Matt LaFleur was aggressive. He had a great game plan. But it takes for a leader like Jordan Love to execute the game plan. And that's exactly what Jordan Love did. So, LaFleur did great. But Love did better, baby. I'm telling you, that game was won because of Jordan Love, and now the Green Bay Packers have the formula. They have the Super Bowl formula. Win through the arm of Jordan Love.
Yeah, I think for this question, who had a better Thanksgiving, I'm going to go with Matt LaFleur because, again, you said he had the most to gain, Brad, in this, and I agree. Like, Jordan Love, I think if you look at it, he's number 1 in the NFL still after I'm losing my weeks, 13?
This week 13.
This is week 13.
Going into 14.
In EPA.
That's crazy.
He literally, on the expected average of what someone would do on any given play, Jordan Love continues to lead the league in that category of being somebody who's doing more than any other quarterback in an expected average play. Whatever the situation is, he is delivering from that. And so we've seen that trend. We've seen him playing well. We've talked about how, like, completion percentage is up. He's not turning it over. He's been, like, we do our poll. It might be a good day to do it, Strofe. Is Jordan Love through the week 12 of the season been elite, great, good, or average? But he's been teetering on. He's been great, right? We know he's been great, and to not choose elite is okay because that's some coveted company, but he's inching his way towards wanting to be in that conversation, which I know on Sunday Karma, Kyle Wallace, Craig Karmazin, Alex Strofe, Greg Scalzo, they're talking about, is he an MVP finalist? So, like, again, these are all things that I know we've talked about. What we've talked about more of, though, is Matt LaFleur and the frustration of running the football with Josh Jacobs. And ultimately, as well, he's in charge of the whole team. So even if Jeff Hafley cooked on defense, Matt LaFleur does get, as the head coach, credit.
Yeah, he does.
They have done a phenomenal job. Jahmyr Gibbs does not touch the Green Bay Packers. He destroys everyone else, but they made it so damn tough for him that the game plan played out perfectly, like it did in week 1, where you invested in somebody in the name of Micah Parsons to chase after Jared Goff, make him uncomfortable, and ultimately that paid off. They weren't able to find a consistent rhythm in, like, I mean, they had it obviously in spots with Jamison Williams, but they never were. I never felt like the Lions had confidence in themselves. Like, the Packers took the Lions into a spot where they had to always be crazy creative in order to make something happen. They couldn't just go to their bread and butter and say, we're just going to run the ball every single time and you're not going to stop us. They took them out of their comfort zone. So Matt LaFleur, going into that game, the talk was they haven't beaten good teams. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter anymore. Carolina's winning, whatever. The Packers are right there to win the NFC North, and they have how many wins, Kyle?
8 wins.
And if they beat the Bears, where will they be?
First place.
And looking at a number 1 seed potentially with the Rams lost to the Panthers. So when I look at this, it is Matt LaFleur hands down having a bigger Thanksgiving than Jordan Love, and it's not because Jordan Love didn't have a big Thanksgiving. It's Matt LaFleur delivered with a lot of question marks of, like, they kind of beat them. It's been defense. Is he not letting Love loose? Everything came together perfectly for the Packers on Thanksgiving.
It really did, Ben. And I just think about Matt LaFleur to further his case that he had a great Thanksgiving, but it was a great week leading up to it. What a team does after a bye when they've had a lot of time to rest, what they do on very short rest, right? Like on a Thanksgiving week. Those are interesting areas to like judge coaching and how well you're able to prepare a team. Matt LaFleur is proving that on these short weeks, he can put together great game plans with minimal film, minimal preparation, and get his guys ready out there to play. I think about Thanksgiving 2 years ago. The Packers took it to the Lions. Last Thanksgiving, took it to the Dolphins.
They froze them Dolphins.
And the Packers, they sure did. And the Packers on this Thanksgiving, from the moment the first snap occurred, they looked like the better team. Even earlier in the season, week 2 against the Commanders. Yes, we know that maybe they aren't the NFC Championship team that they were, last season, but they are a quality team that you're able to beat on a short field or a short week. So Matt LaFleur using a short week, which is normally minimal preparation. How much can you actually handle your guys? He knows exactly what they can handle on a short week in a tough environment that Detroit is always used to playing on Thanksgiving, and they cooked.
But when you have an elite quarterback, it opens up for you to be able to have
elite quarterback. Are you answering the poll?
Yeah, you already know how I felt about Jordan Love. I said Matt LaFleur has been holding Jordan Love back, and in that he had been holding his football team back, and Matt LaFleur holding himself back. And when he unleashed Jordan Love, he was able to allow for this Packers team to absolutely take it to the Detroit Lions. They were able to dictate the flow of that game. They were able to put the Detroit Lions on their heels early in that game, and that is because of Jordan Love's ability, right? And so that's why at the end of the day, again, everybody gets an A. Everybody gets an A for that game. Special teams, offense, defense, coaching, everybody gets an A. But this team does not win that football game if you do not have a quarterback the caliber of Jordan Love. We better start appreciating what we have in this guy, because you see what these other teams, think about all the guys that signed the contract around him. Remember Trevor Lawrence getting that 50. Tua, Trevor, or even Jared Goff, all got these $50 million. And when you look back to that offseason of who signed what, which quarterback you taking? Who's living up to that contract? Who's the guy that has the trajectory that's pointing up in the direction of him being an elite quarterback? It is Jordan Love. And again, Matt LaFleur has a lot to do with that, but Jordan Love being able to execute the game plan makes this team a Super Bowl contender. This was a huge victory, and again, it is because of Jordan Love's ability in the pocket, his ability with his arm, and his ability as a leader has led this football team to sweeping the Detroit Lions.
And I'll say this too, with sweeping the Detroit Lions, it proves that it's not a fluke. It proves that it shows that this week is obviously huge with the division implications on the line, but Detroit Lions, they're still full of a bunch of studs. I know that they lost both their coaches and a couple of injuries and things, but they're
no, you got to go out and play a good game to beat that team, especially with how they've been reeling, had been losing games, and where they are in the standings. They're in a do or die spot, and they're close to dying. Dave from Aaron chimes in. I will say Love is not only crushing Carathon, but he's becoming Mr. Thanksgiving.
He is. He is.
It's his favorite holiday.
Hey, undefeated on Thanksgiving, and his stats on Thanksgiving are fantastic. He's been magnificent. I'm telling y'all this right now. Hopefully this was the time that Matt LaFleur finally says, I'm going to win and lose with Jordan Love. The complementary football comes with the offense having a great passing game with a great running game that they can lean on after. Josh Jacobs is going to be okay, but it should start with the arm of Jordan Love, because we see what the results are. We have not seen where the Green Bay Packers of late have lost when they allow for Jordan Love to do his thing.
And the thing is,
do his thing is
this season they have not. When they put the ball in his hands, he ain't losing.
I'm just saying it's easy to say like let him cook. I mean,
he closes out games, Ben.
Whoa. Well, I don't know why you're yelling at me. I'm going to be on your side.
You were taking too long. Come on now.
I was taking too long.
Listen, Ben.
Yeah, listen.
You need to agree faster.
Get it out.
In 2023, they were amazing because of Love.
Yeah.
And it's been fascinating for me to watch this. And what was part of my frustration of Matt LaFleur running the damn ball so much with Josh Jacobs was we talked about it. This team will go as far as he takes them, but you got to let him take them. If you give the ball to Josh Jacobs so many damn times and you're in 3rd and 4 and you're putting him in a spot where they know he's going to pass, you know what I mean? Well, you got to let the guy throw on 1st and 2nd down a couple times so he can find some rhythm. That's my criticism of Matt LaFleur have been dude, man, why are you doing the same thing over and over? And everyone's got your blueprint. And if you take away the we're just going to do this, again, Josh Jacobs is also very good. But when Jordan Love gets the ball and he drops back, there is a level of confidence that everyone has not had since the end of 2023 that we're now seeing again. He doesn't turn the ball over. You have trust that he's going to make the right throw. Of course, no quarterback is perfect. But when it lets it go, I'm not thinking, oh, crap, what's going to happen? I'm thinking, all right, something good's probably going to happen.
Well, that's why it's so surprising it just took this long, because I really believe with Matt LaFleur's mind and Jordan Love's abilities, they have the possibility to be a not even top 5, a top 3 duo of offensive prowess in the NFL, right? They could be like an Andy Reid and Holmes. They could be like a Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. There is no reason that Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love can't be like that, but Matt LaFleur just got to let Love cook like he done Thursday.
Victory Monday is brought to you by Palermo's Pizza, Wisconsin's hometown pizza with delicious brands like Palermo's, Connie's Urban Pie, and Screamin' Sicilian. Palermo's has your game day covered. Find Palermo's in your local grocer's freezer. I found Palermo's in my freezer after driving 6 hours from St. Louis after Thanksgiving, and I was like, I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, so it was Palermo's last night for me. Let me tell you, Bears fans are absolutely scared bleepless of this game. I've seen enough. I walked around the office. We got about 7 or 8 of them walking around, and I can already tell they are scared of this game. Don't let their words on computers or Twitter as they type like little trolls and bots because they finally have something to celebrate about. They are scared for Sunday. I will confirm with this statement on the other side with some knowledge that I've learned from people in our office next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
I can't believe she delegated the week.
I can't believe Brad just called my woman a cat.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
This holiday season, celebrate where Milwaukee comes together. 3rd Street Market Hall. Whether you're planning a private party, a semi-private gathering, or a festive social night out, we've got the space, the flavor, and the fun to make it unforgettable. With incredible local food vendors, craft cocktails, and built-in entertainment like shuffleboard, games, and more, your group will have a holiday party they'll talk about all year long. Visit thirdstreetmarkethall.com for more information on booking your event.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Marquette Thursdays at the Motor Bar and Restaurant on the Harley-Davidson Museum campus.
Playing in the Bad Boy Mower Series in Chicago, the Golden Eagles fell to Oklahoma in a tight one, 75-74 on Friday. Despite the loss, senior Chase Ross had 21 points, and freshman Nigel James also chipped in with 20. Here's head coach Shaka Smart after the game.
Guys showed a really, really good fight, coming all the way back. Great job. Forcing the turnover there down the stretch. And they did a good job defending our last play. I mean, we're trying to get NJ first downhill and then Chase, and their guy did a really good job staying in front.
The Golden Eagles will return home on Tuesday to take on Valparaiso at Pfizer Forum.
This Marquette Minute has been brought to you by Marquette Thursdays. Join us on select Thursday nights at 6 p.m. when head coach Shaka Smart breaks down all the Marquette action. The first show of the season's December 4th with freshman Nigel James Jr. and Ian Militic. Don't miss Marquette Thursdays at Motor Bar and Restaurant on the Harley-Davidson Museum campus.
Is back pain slowing you down? The OAW Spine Center offers specialized care with advanced treatments for herniated discs, spinal fusion, and more. Their board-certified orthopedic care specialists use the least invasive methods, starting with non-surgical options. If surgery is needed, they provide minimally invasive procedures. The OAW Spine specialists focus on getting you back to an active lifestyle faster. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit oawspinecenter.com.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 59. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Jackpot Land. This fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play. This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Packers head coach Matt LaFleur does confirm what most knew or thought would happen. The ankle injury for Devontae Wyatt is indeed season-ending. The plan for Jaden Reed is to see where he's at by the end of the week. Still needs to get the final medical clearance to play. And Matthew Golden could also potentially play Sunday. This is all per Rob Domofsky, our guy on Twitter. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. Strove's running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. And we are on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now, Bears fans are scared bleepless for this game. I have noticed there's a quiet group that are in first place in our office. There's about 8 of them that I saw like kind of talk to each other, and they know that they have not beat the Packers enough to be able to even talk at all. They're living in fear, as they should be. The stats are the stats. The numbers are the numbers, people. Green Bay has won 14 of the last 17 games against the Bears. They are 49-16 since 92 when Favre took over. So I would be scared too, and I just want to let you all know you should be scared. You absolutely should be scared. This Green Bay Packers team is... Like, there are levels to this, and if the Bears skip this level, I'll be shocked. You don't just go from, like, ass to winning the North. The Packers have been consistently right there with Matt LaFleur. They've fallen short of the Lions. They've knocked that demon out the way 2-0. And I truly believe that the point differential, like, this is when you have to play consistently good teams like the Bears will have to at the end of the season, you get them twice. They're going to be exposed. Caleb Williams has a 57% completion percentage. Yes, they've run the ball really well, but they are not what their record says they are. And I know that's going against what everyone says. I will be proven correct. And you should be scared, Bears fans, because they're all like, yeah, I'm not going to say much because if we win, then I'll talk on Monday when we come back from work. That's exactly what they're doing, is they are living in fear because they know that the Packers literally own them. Not just Favre, not just Rodgers, but Love, because I'm not going to count Week 18 where he played half a game.
The deed was handed down to Love.
When it comes to the Bears, it almost feels like, have you guys ever been to like a really, really, really nice place? Like a really
I don't know, Brad, you tell us.
Highbrow kind of place. And
I haven't been to your house, so no.
I've been there once or twice. But every time I walk in there, it's like, ooh, this is too nice. I don't belong here. Huh?
Where did you say?
Anyone that's like super duper nice. I feel like that's what the Bears are experiencing right now. I feel like they look at themselves at the top of the division and are like, ooh, we don't belong here. This doesn't feel comfortable. This doesn't feel right. And that's where the fear is coming from. I don't think they've ever experienced what it's like since 2018, what it's like to be at the top of the heap, king of the hill. You guys played King of the Hill, right? King of the hill. And to be what it's like to be the one that's being hunted. And I think now they're thinking themselves, maybe they're letting their heart out a little bit, thinking, oh my gosh, if I let myself buy in too much to this, I could actually have my heart be broken. When I've talked to the few Bears fans that I know, responded with a little bit of trepidation, a little bit of pause, not letting themselves get too excited.
Correct.
I think you're right. I think they're waiting for only if a victory will they come out in full force and say, "Ha!"
That will be insufferable.
But then that if and when the Packers win, they're going to say, "Well, we just knew it. This is why we didn't say anything." Of course, it's a tale as old as time.
What if I asked you guys this? Do you like when the Bears are good? Because it makes for this game to be so much more meaningful and fun that I would say yes right now, mostly because, like, it's been forever that they've sucked. So, I mean, like, it's kind of good to bring them back up and build them back down. You want them down forever?
As a Packers fan, what I love to see is I love when Bears fans are suffering. I love to see them just squirming and always mad, and I love to see how it always goes, the cycle, right? You know, the season ends, now the offseason, who do they sign? Who do they draft? Who's the new coach? They get all this excitement. They tell you about, this person's coming, and then during the season, they win a couple games, and all of a sudden they fall off a cliff, and they have nothing to play for. Then they're in misery, and I love seeing that absolute cycle, man. I love seeing my enemies suffer. It brings me happiness, and it brings me joy. So watching Bears fans each and every year suffer is how I like things to be. And what's interesting is this, Brad, you brought up, the fans and the way that they feel, because this is the problem. Fans feel like their team is an imposter. That's the problem. Mm-hmm. They don't know if it's real or not, so that's why they're not talking trash.
That is the truth.
Perfectly said.
And trash talking is very different when you have something on the line. If the Bears were the regular Bears and they sucked, they would be talking right now, don't let us beat you. I don't know. We're going to do this. Think about that. Justin Fields, he's going to do all this. Caleb Williams, he's going to do this. Mitchell Trubisky, he's going to do this. Rex Grossman, he's going to do this. Like, they just go down the whole list of quarterbacks of what they think they're going to do. But it is so different at this point in time. It's because now they can't go into the game where this is their Super Bowl. If they understand, which they get now, they have something bigger to play for. They're trying to make the playoffs. They're trying to win the NFC North. And guess what? When too much pressure comes, either you turn into diamonds or you bust. And Bears fans and that team is going to bust on Sunday.
Well, even with that being said, though, Kyle, I like when the Bears are good. This rivalry, it's too meaningful. It's too important for the Bears to be that bad for that long. Now, I love the results, right? The 49-16 and 14 of the last 17. Those
I love it.
But those victories are a lot more fun and a lot more meaningful when you're actually beating a team that actually is respectable. When the Bears have been a doormat of the NFC North for so long, yeah, the victories feel fine, but it's too good of a rivalry. It's too fun when the Bears are good.
I'm disappointed in you two.
You
two are the elite athletes who played at elite level. You mean to tell me you want
to play against the best?
Nah, you like seeing your rival just sit there down in the dumps. You like kicking them when they're down and stomping them into the ground. What is this? How did you make it to the NFL? How did you make it to a high level of college football? Wanting to see other teams be good. Who gives a damn how good they are? Or you just don't want to put belt to ass every time we see them.
Strofe, is it better as a Packer fan for you if the Bears are good? Because I basically said in stints.
It makes it significantly more fun because if we're going to claim the greatest rivalry in football or the greatest rivalry in sports, 14 of the last 17, and a majority of them, a hefty majority of them, since 1992, which was 33 years ago, not really a rivalry when it's so one-sided.
Yeah, a rivalry could die if the Bears weren't any good.
Yeah, but it's been rejuvenated this year for sure. I mean, on Monday, it's already got that big game feel. You're already hearing Chicago fans chirping from down south like the little brothers they are. It makes it more fun. It's more enjoyable because when the ass-kicking inevitably comes for Chicago and Caleb Williams on Sunday, all that will be very quiet and peaceful for me.
I just love seeing them when they're down. I love beating them up anytime they're up, they're down. It doesn't matter. I love beating up on the Chicago Bears. There's no team I get more joy to watch. It just absolutely in straight sorrow. There's no team I love kicking their butts more than the Chicago Bears. There's that literally goes to Bears and the Cowboys and everybody else.
But doesn't when the Packers beat the Bears and it's meaningful? It's so much better. Think about the 2010 Super Bowl run.
Hang on.
That was
greatest games ever.
That was great.
This next guest who will be joining us, David Kaplan of Cap and J Hood of the Morning Show on ESPN 1000, he will make you feel like Kyle. No matter what. He's going to say some outlandish things. He's like, you know what? They don't deserve to ever be good because he's so delusionally stupid.
That's fair.
That even Strofe will be like, maybe they should always suck.
Is Cap the one who owes us a jump in something?
I was going to bring that up with him.
Yeah. These are the guys who want to be good. These losers.
Victory Monday is brought to you by Kaplan. From kitchen and bathroom remodels to Infinity by Marvin fiberglass replacement windows, Kaplan makes your home feel like a win. Request your consultation today at callkaplan.com. We talked to our first guest that is a delusional fan of the team to the south of us, David Kaplan of ESPN 1000. He's going to say something stupid next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I don't value that.
You don't value much.
You don't.
That's not true.
No, that's true.
No, that's true.
You guys are coming at me a little too much.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
The Packers rolled to their third straight win, knocking off the Lions 31-24 on Thanksgiving Day at Ford Field in Detroit. Jordan Love was sharp, throwing 4 touchdown passes, including 2 on fourth down. The last, a clutch strike to Dontavion Wicks to seal the victory. Here's head coach Matt LaFleur after the game.
To come in here against a really quality opponent, I mean, they got great players, great coaches. I've got so much respect for what they've been able to accomplish the last few years, and you know it's going to be a battle every time you come in here, but I was really proud of our players.
The Packers will now return home to face the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need to find that perfect home? Don't sell. Upgrade with a home equity loan. Renovate that kitchen. Retile that bath. You choose the fixtures. Let us do the math. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
Crisp air, cozy sweaters, and a home that's actually ready for fall. Exterior Pros and Baths is giving $3,000 off roofing, siding, windows, or bath remodels this month. Don't let your home be the only thing falling apart this season. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. Exterior Pros and Baths, because your house deserves a little sweater weather too.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Every great team starts with a strong defense, and the same's true in business. That's why companies trust Trend Micro for cybersecurity. From ransomware to phishing to the most advanced cyber threats, they help protect your network, your data, and your people. With over 35 years of expertise, Trend Micro has built a defensive playbook trusted by enterprises worldwide. Your business works too hard to get blindsided. Go to trendmicro.com and see how enterprise security is done right. That's trendmicro.com.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday Extended event. Now through Wednesday, shop extended Black Friday savings store-wide. Up to 50% off or more while supplies last. Like up to 40% off select men's and women's Carhartt sweatshirts. Select toys or buy one, get one half off. Shop extended Black Friday savings on a 900-watt Avanti brand microwave, half price. And Peak Premium Antifreeze and Coolant, just 99 cents a gallon after $7 rebate. Don't miss extended Black Friday deals only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Are you looking for reliable transportation this holiday season? I've got you covered. Hey, it's Jen Latta from ESPN Milwaukee. With holiday parties, family gatherings, and year-end events on the horizon, I trust Accutrans Group to handle all my private transportation needs. Whether it's a corporate function or a festive celebration, Accutrans gets me there safely and on time. As a veteran-owned business, they pride themselves on top-notch service that you can count on. Booking is easy, stress-free, and reliable. Just visit AccuTransGroup.com to reserve your holiday ride today. That's AccuTransGroup.com.
Harley-Davidson is an iconic Milwaukee brand, recognized worldwide for its innovation and strength. For many years, Harley-Davidson has partnered with Junior Achievement to prepare the future workforce of our community. Together, we're ensuring young people discover the career path that's right for them. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Monday brought to you by Palermo's Pizza, Wisconsin's hometown pizza with delicious brands like Palermo's, Connie's, Urban Pie, and Screamin' Sicilian. Palermo's has your game day covered. Find Palermo's in your local grocer's freezer. Wow. On the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. I'm just going to say that's a little too long for me to be able to read on the air. But I'll read it during the break, Joel, in the 608.
Is Joel happy, sad, responding?
Look at how long that is.
Joel, you wrote a whole essay.
That's an essay, yeah. So joining us now on Kyle, Brust Nortman is David Kaplan, host of Cap and J Hood on ESPN 1000. He's bound to say something ridiculous about the Chicago Bears, and we will post it everywhere. Cap, what's going on?
What's up, Ben Brust and company? How we doing?
And company.
I feel like he does this every time. It's Brad Nortman and Kyle Wallace. Get it right, the guy from the South.
Hey, I've got
Bears team.
I have a ladder over here. Do you want to borrow that so you can look up at us in the division?
Oh, cool. Wow. Cool.
That's not how that works.
Before the season's over. That's great. That's what
they'd be on the ladder and we would be below the ladder. Didn't he do the joke backwards?
No, we would need to be on the ladder to climb up.
Yeah.
Or behind them, Strofe. Come on, man.
Where'd you go, Wisconsin?
Yeah, it was Stevens Point.
Yeah, even better.
Exactly. By the way, before we jump into this week, you are a fraud. You did not jump into Lake Winnebago in the freezing cold temperatures when we made a bet. So,
he's the Bears. Fraud.
Whoa. First of all, we split last year.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we
all
go.
right. We'll pull the tape.
Here we go.
And if I owe a jump in the lake, I believe I said to you, you got to do it with me if we beat you.
We literally, oh my gosh, the man can rewrite history at the best of them.
Tell me what I owe.
You owed us a jump into Lake Winnebago in the freezing weather.
Okay,
I'll
do it.
This wasn't last year.
Hey, Sparky, I'm coming up to Oshkosh on Friday, and I'll be there till Sunday, and then I'm driving to Green Bay for
I'm having deja vu. I feel like
game.
you said the exact same thing.
It does sound familiar. It's
the perfect time
the same transcript as last time.
Hey, Stroke, make sure you send Cap a link or a map quest or whatever the hell these old folks use to get to Lake Winnebago so he can find his way to jump in.
Since my house sits on Lake Winnebago, I will jump in there on Saturday. I'll have my wife film it, and I will send it to you, and you can boost your ratings.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. There we go. See, now you got it. But now we also have you on tape again with the promise. Now, will you deliver?
If I owe it, I will pay it. I'll be the first guy to do it. I will jump in the lake this weekend. If I owe it, do I owe you that?
You do, and we'll dig up even more evidence for that later as Cap joins us on Bears Week of ESPN 1000.
Cap, what is it like to be Ben Brust, who was a huge Bears fan, and then he scurries up to Madison and he goes, "Oh, I can get a job and be a Packer fan. I'm in."
It feels really good because the Packers have won 14 of the last 17. They've won 48. I think they're 48-19 since 1992. So honestly, Cap, you don't have a quarterback. Like, you know this team.
Okay. You do, worth $55 million. By the way, you know who's sending me messages? Keep it up, Jonathan Brust.
That's great. You guys can have a side conversation, but you can't honestly say that Caleb Williams gives you confidence the same day that Ben Johnson's talking about we're winning in spite of our passing game.
Yeah. We've also won, 8 of our last 9. We're number 1 in the NFC. He's finding ways 5 times in the last 2 minutes of a game we're losing. He takes us down the field. Oh, and by the way, the throw to Cole Kmet to seal the game on Friday, which I guarantee all you people up there at Cheese Country were puking when he made that throw. And our offensive line, look out, Sparky. You have no idea what they've unleashed.
Cap, you came on our radio show and you said that Caleb Williams is going to be second only to Michael Jordan in Chicago lore as far as athletic greatness. Now, I can chalk that up to just being hopeful, right? But now that you have a sample size, we'll give you this one opportunity to take that statement back.
I won't.
Oh, come on, Cap.
Because when he wins a Super Bowl in Chicago, he will be bigger than most anyone that's come through our town.
Cap,
We've
you
had
don't
some
believe
amazing
it.
athletes.
You don't
Michael's at a
believe it.
different level, but he will lead the Bears to a Super Bowl victory. And when he does, he will be forever in our lore.
There's no way you believe what you're saying. So what you're saying is you believe that this Chicago Bears team that can barely sneak out victories. You're telling me that you believe this football team is a legitimate football team this year. You truly believe that Caleb Williams can lead you all to a Super Bowl this year?
I didn't say they're winning it this year. We just take them. See, my athletic background is you take them one game at a time. We didn't go, well, we could beat Michigan and Illinois and all these other. We play them one game at a time. I think Ben would tell you, the great Bo Ryan, that's how he coached. I'm just telling you that in Caleb Williams' career here, we will win the Super Bowl, maybe more than one, and the Chicago Bears, without a doubt, will be on a run that we have not seen since we dominated you in the 80s.
And like Kyle said, well played, Stroh.
He's an on-air host and he's a comedian. Wow.
I
Cap,
just
you can do it all.
like Cap. I love you. You do, I know you genuinely believe this, but you also genuinely can't actually believe that.
I do believe.
Maybe two. It's been 85. The guy has a 57% completion percentage. He's going to see Micah Parsons. He's going to poop his pants. This is going to be the perfect situation for you to know where you actually are at in the landscape of the NFL.
All I know is that as I sit here and talk to you three fine gentlemen, that the Chicago Bears have the number one spot in the NFC, and that you're looking up at us.
I got this. Give us your spin on Monday. If the Bears win, the Bears lose. What are you going to say then, huh? Are we going to send you should I send you a ladder for Christmas?
No, I'd like to know how the game unfolded if we were to lose that football game, and then we get you back at our place on the 20th. I think we have a better football team than you do. I guarantee you we have a better offensive line than you do. I guarantee you we have a better run game than you do. So let's let the season play out. We go game by game, and we'll be there to compete on Sunday.
Cap, you didn't say quarterback, though. I thought you were a Caleb Williams guy. Are you willing to admit then that Jordan Love, far better quarterback than Caleb Williams? Because it's
Jordan Love has
right?
How many years in the league now? 6? What is this? His
third year starting.
Look at Drake May, though. Drake May's in his second year, and he's balling out.
Okay. What have they won? They haven't won anything yet. They have had a nice season that we'll watch them tonight. They may lose to the New York Giants tonight. Who knows the way this crazy league is? All I'm telling you is Caleb Williams is in year one under Ben Johnson, who without a doubt in my mind is the best coach in the division. You guys want to run your guy out of town, which is embarrassing looking at his record. I'm just telling you, my team will be there to compete on Sunday, and you guys have no idea what you're looking at. Did you see how we dominated the Philadelphia Eagles? Or as Ron Jaworski put it, we got punked. I've never seen us dominated like that.
Cap, I give you credit for trying to find any and every way to try to build confidence in this team, because everything that you're saying is that, if we can or when we see, you just has no confidence. I get it. You have imposter syndrome, and it's okay. I understand being a Bears fan why you would have imposter syndrome, because this football team continues to fail year after year after year. Cap, I don't know how old you are, but you brought up the 80s. Were you like 20 at that time? Is that what we're bringing up back when you were still a young man, wet behind the ears?
Probably right, when we beat your ass twice a year on and on and on. Have you guys had a great run? Absolutely. I know that if my franchise had been gifted 2 generational quarterbacks and each one only won 1 Super Bowl, I'd be embarrassed if I was you guys.
Yeah,
but
sure. I'm embarrassed with some Super Bowl championships, and I'm embarrassed making the playoffs all the time, and I'm embarrassed beating the Chicago Bears. How many times since 1990?
14 of the last 17.
14 of the last 17, and was 46 or 43?
49 and 16 since 92.
16 since
God bless.
1992.
God bless. As Coach Ditka says, cowards and losers live in the past. And I just like the way our franchise is headed. I love our head coach. And you guys have no idea. This city's on fire about what's going on with the Bears.
See, this is what
and
I love.
We'll see.
I can't wait the next Monday. All the Oh, here we go. And once the season falls apart, I can't wait till the Bears don't make the playoffs. I can't wait till it all comes crumbling down. And
if I'd have talked to you last week, you'd have said we had no chance against the Eagles, too. And how'd that work out for you?
I can't wait till you all start pointing the finger at Caleb Williams because he's the problem now, just like Justin Fields was the problem, just like Mitchell Trubisky was the problem. I can't wait till you all start pointing the finger again.
I don't think there'll be any finger pointing because I think people in our town are over the moon about where this franchise is headed. And guess what? We'll be there to compete on Sunday. We'll see if you guys are ready to compete when you come to Chicago. And let's just see where we're at the end of the season.
Cap.
Let's go game by game, as he says, but also he's looking forward to Caleb having one, maybe two Super Bowls. I'm just confused. Are we going game by game, or are we looking ahead into Super Bowls?
No, I'm just telling you, when you asked me the question about where Caleb would be in Chicago sports lore, and I said when his career's over, I believe he will be a Super Bowl champion and that he will be a beloved guy in this town. Again, he's had 12 games with Ben Johnson. It's going to take time. Does he need to be better? Absolutely. Absolutely. Your guy's in his 6th year. And don't hand me that BS. It's his 3rd year as a starter. He's been in the NFL for 6 years with the same coach, with the same basic system. Our guy hasn't. We had a clown car of a head coach and assistants last year, and now we've got an adult in the room, and the rest of the NFC, including you guys, because I tune you in, little concerned like, Chicago might have figured this out.
Man,
mark
that. Mark all that, Stroke.
2 years from now, in 2027, we're going to be playing this back to Caps. Listen, I don't remember saying that. When we get
just like the bet he lost on the Carbless Talking text line, like literally 5 or 6 in a row here. Your quote from Mike Ditka: "Losers live in the past." How does that?
Cowards and losers live in the past.
Losers. Does that include people who only talk about 1985?
You didn't hear me bring up the 85 Bears. I said we had a great run in that decade, and then you guys have dominated since then. Guess what? We went out and hired the hottest name. He could have gone anywhere. He had Tom Brady trying to get him. Washington offered him the job. And you know what he said? This is his quote 2 weeks ago. I came here, I wanted to coach this franchise, and I wanted to coach that quarterback. So get ready.
Cap, you
fall for that?
You can't honestly tell me. Ben Johnson's, he's done a pretty good job now, but in the locker room, shirt
pretty
off.
Good.
You have to agree with me that that's a bad look.
No, actually, I didn't. I thought it was sensational.
Oh, wow.
Sensational. He's about helping people. He's going to feed the city tomorrow with free hot dogs at the Wiener Circle. Where are you guys going to? The VFW Lounge?
He picks clearly the highest quality food he could possibly imagine to feed the city of Chicago.
That's it. Get ready.
I don't even know what the VFW Lounge is.
I don't know either. It's probably somewhere next to his lake house in Oshkosh.
That's probably right. Probably right. I'm just telling you, you guys have no idea.
Give us your final word, because really why we're bringing on as many people as we can from our great sister station of ESPN 1000 is just to let them say things so we can replay them all on Monday. So the floor is yours on the way out here, bud.
We'll be there to compete on Sunday, and I don't think you guys – I think Matt LaFleur does because he's smart. I don't think you guys have a clue what type of team is rolling in there. You have no idea.
Do the Bears win?
I think the Bears do win the football game. I think it's tight. I think it's a hell of a game. It'll be very cold there. It'll be absolutely what Midwest football is all about. I do think the Bears get to 10-3.
Yeah, your 6-point differential this year has been so dominant, Cap.
We're 9-3. Take that ladder and look up at us because we're above you.
Do the Bears win the division?
I do believe the Bears win the division.
Okay, let's see how far we can go. How many playoff games do the Bears win?
I have no idea. I don't even know who we're playing.
Game by game. That's our guy, David Kaplan.
That's it. One at a time, man. We get done playing the Packers, we'll look on to the next one. But I will be there at the Tundra Trio on Sunday, ready to roll. You going to be there, or are you going to be a little too chilly for you, Ben?
I'll be nice and cozy at home. I don't want to see any of your bald-headed nonsense.
I'll be there ready to rock and roll, man. Ready to go.
All right, everybody, if you see David Kaplan, chirp him. Don't give him that Packers nice. Let's rattle this dude up a little bit. Thanks, Cap.
One call, Gruber Law. That's it. It's what they're going to need. Pack a lunch, bring a platoon. Let's go.
Okay,
that was funny.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
That's good. That's good. That's David Kaplan.
That was the only non-delusional thing he said.
He goes,
what a banger that.
Someone gets me. I'm going one call. That's all.
That's the only non-delusional thing he said.
A lot to digest.
This is why I can't stand Bears fans.
This is what I said before the segment when we had asked, do you like when the Bears are good because it makes the game more meaningful? I said, Cap's going to say something that's going to make you wish they just sucked all the time.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I might take it back now.
Strofe taking it back?
Thing.
No, I'm not taking it back. That was sensational. You know how good that's going to sound in my montage on Monday?
They're just so delusional. At 5-7, they'd be saying the exact same thing. That is the thing. These fans are absolutely delusional.
That is so true. They could be 9-3. They could be 500. They have one win on the season, and the dialogue would sound very similar.
This is their Super Bowl.
Unending delusional hope.
And what I loved is he always kept saying, we're going to compete.
He loves saying
we're going to be competitive.
The way that you said the Green Bay Packers and this football team is the amount of times that he said compete in that interview.
We're going to compete.
I also liked that he kept calling you guys Sparky.
That's his thing.
But that's also one of the names of his dogs.
Yeah,
Like,
he calls everyone Sparky.
Term of endearment, or is that
It
more
must,
of a
I wanted
like
to
calling
ask,
somebody
but-
Bud?
How do you guys feel about being Ben Brust and Company?
I still don't. I know he tried to bash Wisconsin education, but if they're on top and we need to look up at them, we don't need a ladder. We can just look up. I didn't understand the ladder thing. I was really
Climb
hung
up
up on
to get
that.
to them, I guess.
Is it like we're on different platforms of sorts?
Yeah, but I can still look up if you're on stage.
Donkey Kong
when
style?
I go to a concert, I'm looking up at the stage.
Okay, you're Big J journalist over there. Take it
I was
easy.
really hung up on it.
Let them have their little week of happiness, and now that they believe they're a real team,
Again,
they beat the Eagles, let them have it.
The goal of this entire week is to have one guest that just says something so ridiculously stupid that we can relive it for a long time together. I want you to tell us about how Jordan Love protects himself.
Oh, absolutely. If you're looking to protect yourself like that offensive line protects the Green Bay Packers, that is American Family Insurance. And American Family Insurance, since 1927, have been committed to making life better with outstanding home and auto protection. Also, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Visit amfam.com today, and you can find an agent instantly near you. Yep, you go to amfam.com, and all you have to do is search, and you can contact them or find an agent near them, or you can click Get a Quote, and you can find a quote near you. Whether it's car insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, life insurance, they have you covered at American Family Insurance. So always remember, insure carefully and dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Visit amfam.com today to get a quote instantly online to protect you and your family.
Oh, man. Don chimes in with probably the best text on the Carbless Talking text line. David Kaplan of ESPN 1000, who just joined you guys. This guy even beats Kyle in flip-flops. He does it in the same sentence.
That is good.
Ding, ding, ding.
Not flip-flop. I flip-flop with a team that's good.
To your credit, yes, you do.
This is a team that is having a good season. They're finding a way to win, but they will be exposed come Sunday.
Shout out to David Kaplan for that. And then shout out to our next mystery guest in a pre-recorded Bears fan take of the day. We have got
more of this.
Just one more, and then we get to Matty LaFleur, Jason Wilde, the Green Bay Packers. But off of that, you need this. I don't even know what this person says, but you know it's going to be good. Trust me.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I put my card in, I pump. When it clicks, I pull it out, I put it away, and I move on to my own.
That's what she said. Thanks so much, Olte.
She pumps and moves on with her life.
Take it out, put it in, moves That's on. what she said. Come on, Kyle. Keep up. That's Packers Hall of Famer. That was one of my better ones, and he's confused.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The best source for every piece of NFL news you need to know.
I would just say that right now I think all options are on the table. I think that they went through that trade thing and they talked to teams, and it's not like those talks are shut down.
ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter is on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy every Wednesday morning at 7:30. Sponsored by Island Resort and Casino, Tony Wendorf and Associates, and Smart 18 Union on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Did you forget the first day of school is this week and little Nancy still needs her name embroidered on her backpack? Or the company shirts are due now, not next week? Maybe the boss just declared Steve's retirement party is today and the shirts are mandatory? Whatever the rush. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Mequon has got you covered with fast turnarounds, no minimums, eco-friendly printing, and high-quality custom apparel. Big Frog brings your custom ideas to life fast. Stop by Big Frog in Mequon or visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more, where your ideas leap to life.
Strong mind, strong body, and strong communities. That is what you need to know about the Princeton Club, and that is what you can achieve at the Princeton Club of New Berlin. When you walk in there, you will feel completely motivated to better yourself just like everyone else is doing. I've done personal training. They have saunas. They have workout classes. They have basketball courts. They have indoor-outdoor swimming pools. It all starts with a tour. Check it out. You're going to fall in love. Free childcare with the membership, open 24/7. Check out the Princeton Club of New Berlin. Get your tour and take that small step to a bigger journey for a better tomorrow. That's at theprincetonclub.net.
Hey, it's Jason Wilde, and I have the perfect gift idea for you. A custom holiday gift box filled with all your Kringle favorites from Racine Danish Kringles. Or you could also try the new Holiday Stick Sampler Pack featuring Winter Wonderland, Mary Berry, Gingerbread, and Santa's Cinnaberry. It's stick size and a great way to try all the favorite flavors of the season. So go to Kringle.com to order or call them at 800-4DANISH. Racine Danish Kringles. It's not just a treat, it's a tradition.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Victory Monday here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman's brought to you by Kaplan. From kitchen and bathroom remodels to Infinity by Marvin fiberglass replacement windows, Kaplan makes your home feel like a win. Request your consultation today at callkaplan.com. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman. Packers take care of business, winning their second straight divisional game. They try to make it 3 in a row this Sunday against Chicago Bears to take over first place in the NFC North. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line, and you can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now, we have a lot of people around here, as you probably do in your life, that are, the Bears fan that that have been pretty quiet over the last, since probably 2018 when they made the playoffs, so like 8-8, I think it was, something like that. Haven't heard much from them, but you're hearing them a little bit more. So we'll go with the Bears fan take of the day from someone in our office this week, so you can get a pulse of what the delusional fans are thinking.
Oh man, it's Bears-Packers week. And you know what the best part about it is? Who would have ever thought the Chicago Bears at 9-3 would not only be atop the NFC North, but the entire NFC. And at this point, man, still, we're playing with house money. This is money my dad gave me to play poker with. This does not matter. Ben Johnson's first year, the defense is beat up. Caleb Williams still getting better. This team is nowhere near as good as they're going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. Meanwhile, the Packers, you gave up how much for Micah Parsons? You paid how much to Jordan Love? You got to at least make the NFC Championship this year to make this season a success. All the pressure is on the Green Bay Packers. Kyle Strofe, I can see it on your face right now how scared you are. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a good one. I mean, it's already a win right now. I don't even care what happens during the game. The fact that Kyle, you and Strofe right now, so scared, that's just a win for me in itself.
Oh,
wow.
House money, huh? We're already building in excuses.
Now you know what it's like when I listen to you building qualifiers. I wrote qualifier to the loss already.
I wrote excuses down.
I mean, they don't truly believe that this is it. The difference for me is when I looked at my team building, I actually saw my team building something. This Chicago Bears team, they literally can't build anything that's sustainable. I looked at a program or a football team that was able to build sustainability. They don't know what sustainability looks like. They have years they go up and then they go down for a while and they pop up and then they go back down. This is just an up year.
I thought you don't like roller coasters.
Oh, that's why I'm not a Bears fan. I'm a Packers fan. Consistent.
So that obviously is one of our teammates who's trying to get under your skin, who did a horrible job.
Are you guys a little bit rattled? Is he accurate and a little bit nervousness?
House money does not rattle me. This is house money. That means he has no expectations whatsoever.
What are you saying?
What are you sipping on tea for over there?
The Chicago Bears fans are saying that.
No, those are tears, Benny. Bunch of whiny brats.
Well said.
Yeah, it did sound like he was trying to actually be something that he's not, which is like the imposter that we've been talking about that every Bears fan is right now.
Between him and between Cap, you can just hear in their voice uncertainty, lack of confidence, already building in excuses.
They know their team is fraudulent. They can't believe they beat the Eagles last week.
It's time now to let the OG. When Jordan Love didn't even believe in himself, Mark New Berlin was there. Mark New Berlin said there was a Ferrari in the garage. 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talk and text line. Mark in New Berlin, the floor is yours.
Happy Monday! Now, my blood is boiling. Who is this David Kaplan, David Scraplin? He should be on ESPN Alaska. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Did you notice he didn't talk about the Ferrari Jordan Love? Did you notice he didn't talk about the Lamborghini #1 Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
He didn't say he was too scared.
If he can catch Jared Goff, he can catch Caleb Williams.
Absolutely.
So I'm telling you, they are in for a hurting. He's bringing up all this stuff, but he didn't mention the Ferrari's ready to roll. The Ferrari's hitting on all cylinders. You've seen it Sunday.
Yeah,
You've seen it Sunday. It was beautiful. It's like watching a Formula One race. It was an orchestra. Now, and this guy, David Scraplin, they're going to win. He's talking to Jonathan Brust. Where do we find this lunatic?
In the land of lunatics, not the land of Lincoln.
And get a bet going. I want you to get a bet going with them.
I did too, but he didn't deliver, Mark.
Win. No, he's going to put a big G on his bald head.
Mark, you're the best.
The bet.
David Scraplin.
Should have said David Kraplin.
I actually like David. David Scraplin's better than Kraplin because
he's just grabbing for scraps. That's all he's grabbing for.
We got a Ferrari and a Lamborghini now.
We really
that was my big takeaway from that call was we've had a Ferrari, now we have a Lamborghini too. Garage, and you said we had a Bugatti in Matthew Golden, but a Bugatti in training.
Yeah, the Bugatti's still in the shop a little bit.
As he is hurt right now. All right, we'll get to you on the other side. 800-990-3776, Carlos talking text line. Plus, we're going to hear from Matt LaFleur from his presser. As if you don't remember, Ben Johnson called out Matt LaFleur in his introductory presser for the Chicago Bears, which was really weird and cringe. It comes full circle coming up next in 2 minutes on Kyle Brust Nortman.
The holidays are the perfect time to thank the people who make your business shine. At Alpha Custom Apparel, we help you create custom gifts and branded apparel that show true appreciation. Whether it's polished polos for your sales team, cozy quarter zips for employees, or thoughtful giveaways for your best clients. We make it easy with fast turnaround, creative options, and Midwest service you can count on. This season, give gifts that build pride and strengthen relationships long after the holidays are over. Visit alphacustomapparel.com and start your holiday gifting today.
Kyle Brust Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies, they're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized, with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Homer here from ESPN Milwaukee. What makes living at Three Pillars so special? Let's hear from my friend Dave.
The campus is beautiful. For me, nature is my church, and I love being outside. We live by the Bark River, and it's calming. It just calms my soul. I just love it. A lot of the people, I'm talking about 100-year-old people, 90 years old, say they credit Three Pillars with living longer.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Packers take on the Bears for the division lead on Sunday. Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. You can always stream and listen back as well on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Now, let's take a little trip back to Ben Johnson's introductory press conference. You know, the Bears, as we heard from David Kaplan earlier, if you missed that, go listen back to all the places I just mentioned. Coaches, coordinators, quarterbacks, the whole nine. And we've heard this before. Lovie Smith, I believe it was, we're going to measure our success based off how we go against the Packers. Well, you'd think somebody new coming in would be like, maybe let's just make it about the Bears. Nope, Ben Johnson couldn't help himself.
Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, you're talking about two guys that are up for Coach of the Year awards. And to be quite frank with you, I kind of enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice a year.
That makes me laugh. I just burst out laughing. That joke did not hit.
He was planning it out.
He has no comedic timing. Not that your head coach has to or needs to, because he's done a pretty good job with the Bears, let's be honest. But boy, that joke was such a miss.
Dude.
Can you play it one more time, Stro?
Because, he read it to his wife like 5 times. She's like, honey, it's going to hit.
It's going to be so good. They're going to laugh so hard.
Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, you're talking about two guys that are up for Coach of the Year awards. And to be quite frank with you, I kind of enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice a year.
You can even hear someone shift in his chair.
Did he legitimately pause?
No, we didn't.
Real.
There's no editing of audio.
Yeah,
in the teleprompter, it said pause for laughter, and he paused. Oh, no laughter. Okay. Well, let me just keep going. Matt LaFleur ain't worried about this.
It was so disrespectful, though. I mean, Matt LaFleur he is a successful head coach, and he just comes with a stray.
So This one just made me laugh because now I think we're probably 2 months later. And Strofe, good morning, please.
Good morning. Good morning.
He got them to say good morning, couldn't get him to laugh, but I actually love the full clip because he's doing the King of the Mountain, baby.
Good morning. Really excited about today. We should be our longest practice yet, and told the team last night this is where we'll get a great chance to evaluate just who's here to survive through training camp and who's really wanting to thrive and become king of the mountain. So
probably hasn't.
Oh, was that my ear? Okay. Has he ever heard of King of the? I mean, seriously,
Brad, has he ever heard of King of the Hill?
All I could think of hearing that is this sounds like a coach who's coaching a JV team, and he's talking to the parents about what training camps.
Justin chimes in. He's honestly the perfect coach for them. The desperate Bears energy reeks off of him.
Yeah, it really does. Again, this is a guy that literally right now, he ripped his shirt off after the game because he couldn't believe they just beat the Eagles, right? That is a coach that once again said, wait a minute, we're finding a way to win these football games. And this is what you do. When you're at the top, everybody's looking up at you. Everybody's thinking about you. That's what everybody's thinking about. Ben Johnson came to this division thinking about beating one team, just like all the other Chicago Bears coaches came. They don't come here thinking about winning the NFC North. They don't come here thinking about winning a Super Bowl. They come here thinking about how can they beat the Green Bay Packers, and that is their first problem. And this is why on Sunday, the Green Bay Packers are going to put them in their place and let Ben Johnson understand, you're not in Detroit no more, buddy. You don't have a great quarterback. You don't have a phenomenal running back in Jahmyr Gibbs. You don't have a great wide receiver or tight end anymore. You got the Chicago Bears. And yeah, you might have beat the Eagles, but you're going to play a team that's not floundering right now like the Eagles are. You're playing a team like the Green Bay Packers that are hot and ready to go. So guess what? We're going to put that latest smack it down the rock style on the Chicago Bears come Sunday afternoon.
Is Matt LaFleur keeping receipts, though? As we heard from Ben Johnson's introductory press conference, when asked about that beating Matt LaFleur twice enjoyment that Ben Johnson brought up with crickets, here's what Matt LaFleur had to say today.
Put any thought into what Ben said about you back in March this week?
Not really, no.
That's a yes. That's a yes. Of course he has.
Nah,
of
he
course
ain't about that.
Of
Man,
course he has.
Like I said, I don't even know Ben Johnson like that. He ain't worried about what Ben Johnson got to say. Ben Johnson ain't playing. Matt LaFleur ain't playing. It's about getting your team ready. He ain't worried about no damn Ben Johnson.
If you don't think that Matt LaFleur isn't not dwelling, it might be too strong, but thinking about this, a little bit of kindling on the fire,
asked us,
he's not a competitor.
Can we do the thing that he called us out at? He goes, "You play in the NFL. You play at high level." He knows, and he's keeping it in the back of his head, and he wants to beat his ass.
And Matt LaFleur, even one more time with Matt LaFleur. I want you to listen to his tone. He speaks through the media, not through words, but through attitude and through kind of how his tone is. Let me hear it one more time, Stroke.
Not really, no.
That is
not really, no.
That's Matt LaFleur with a little bit of little anger.
He's not going to say. What is he?
He said not really. He said not really because he's aware of what he said, but
correct. He's aware, and deep down inside, he's like, I want to win, and I want to let this guy know that he's coming in here, and he's just like every single one of the other coaches that thought they could beat the Green Bay Packers too. That should be his mindset.
Matt LaFleur, whenever he says fewer words, you know he's trying to say something. Remember it though? I forget who it was, but he's like, yeah, he's injured or he's limited, right? He wants to send a message by using less words. He could easily say, "Oh no, that was just something back then. We've connected since."
He doesn't want to talk about it. He's like, "Listen, I don't."
He wants the play to speak on the field.
Yeah, he's like, "Man, I'm not worried about what this dude's saying."
He wants no chance.
What a waste of my time.
There's no chance. It means nothing to him. No chance.
He just wants to beat the Bears. He wants to beat the Bears. He doesn't care who the head coach is. You know what he gets happiness out of? He gets happiness out of beating every new head coach the Chicago Bears throw.
So you don't hold grudges for someone who didn't, believe in you or call you that was my whole competitive nature.
Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson has lost to the Green Bay Packers before as the offensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions.
So Matt LaFleur needs to put him in his place.
Yeah, he's going to put him in his place just like he wants to put everybody else in his place.
So you're telling me if the Packers win on Sunday and the coaches meet in the center and they do their little bro hug thing, Matt LaFleur isn't saying anything?
No.
Not even
No, I guarantee you when the Packers...
No, he won't say anything, but it's not going to... There's no pleasantries. It's just a shake of the hand and move on. There's not going to be a dap up. Ben Johnson's probably going to try really hard. And Matt's going to be like, Now,
yeah, Ben Johnson's the type of guy that's going to butter you up face to face.
At the end of the game, after the Packers win, I promise you, Ben Johnson's going to want to hurry up and get up out of here because he's going to feel stupid because he's putting so much into this game. No, he's going to do that, tap and run off the field. He gives me kind of that baby vibe a little bit. Like when things are going well, it's great, but when things aren't going well, he gets a little whiny and complains.
Josh and Kenosha, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line with KBN.
Hey guys, hope you all had a good and safe Thanksgiving. I just want to say that I love Cap, but I think he's a little overconfident. And I'm not really sure what this game will be Sunday. I know it's going to be huge, but I think what's going to determine it is going to be who can run the ball and who can stop the run. Now, the Packers did a great job on Thursday of stopping the Lions' run game. That surprised me. But as we saw the Bears dominate the Eagles and put up almost 300 yards rushing, can the Packers stop that? If they can't, I think the Bears win. I think it's a close game, but I got to say, you guys are running your mouths a lot because you're trying to hide your fear because you didn't think the Bears would do this good.
Oh, there it is. Strofe, well timed. Every time. Just every time it seems like the good point is being made, the Bears fan goes over the ledge.
Here's what I want today. And maybe I might need to ask for it all week, but I'm going to ask for it today specifically. I want a Bears fan to call in and see if they can get to the end of their call.
Ryan in Madison has been texting. He won't call in.
He got his feelings really hurt last time when I won.
Yeah, he won't call in because he says you won't let him finish his whole thought.
Well, is your thought a smart thought?
Yeah, exactly. That's the question you have to ask yourself.
If it's not a good thought, then you know what? Go ahead and use them Twitter fingers. Keep texting in and make sure you watch the streamers on YouTube. We appreciate you, but we only want good thoughts on this phone line.
We got a Michael Jackson man in the mirror, man. If you said something stupid, I'm going to run you, like Josh just did.
Victory Monday is brought to you by Palermo's Pizza, Wisconsin's hometown pizza with delicious brands like Palermo's, Connie's, and Urban Pie, and Screamin' Sicilian, which I can say it is the best pizza to have. Frozen Pizza Friday is a staple in our household. It came from my wife's, my mother-in-law. I still got to get used to it. It's just got to go quicker. It's it's just my mother-in-law. It's not my wife's mom. It's my mother-in-law. She coined Frozen Pizza Friday, and now some people are tweeting me when they have their Screamin' Sicilian pizzas on Fridays. We give away Screamin' Sicilian pizza prize packs on Friday, so it's literally become a fabric of my life, and it's who I've loved frozen pizza from the beginning. And now that I get to represent Palermo's with all those brands, it's amazing. So stay tuned for Friday as we give away a Frozen Pizza Friday prize pack. Jason Wilde is going to join us at 3:30. If you're on the line, stay there. We will continue on as Matt LaFleur is showing that he had a little something on Sunday. Will he do, or on Thursday? Can he do that again Sunday is the big question. Your calls, everyone else next.
This is Kyle, Brust Nortman, KBN.
Brent is crazy. Strofe is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 41, we start off with some big delays from Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol. Northbound's backed up from North Avenue all the way up to Silver Spring. We've also got eastbound on 94 backing up from 84th Street to about Hawley Road. Westbound 94 is slow from 30th Street all the way to about Hawley Road as well. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, snow showers ending and mostly cloudy and cold, a low of 15. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 25. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
The Packers rolled to their third straight win, knocking off the Lions 31-24 on Thanksgiving Day at Ford Field in Detroit. Jordan Love was sharp, throwing 4 touchdown passes, including 2 on 4th down. The last, a clutch strike to Dontavion Wicks to seal the victory. Here's head coach Matt LaFleur after the game.
No, that was a great football game. I mean, to come in here against a really quality opponent. I mean, they got great players, great coaches. I've got so much respect for what they've been able to accomplish the last few years, and you know it's going to be a battle every time you come in here, but I was really proud of our players.
The Packers will now return home to face the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Do you want your car to shine like a diamond? Then you need Z-Gloss from Z-Bart. Z-Gloss gives you a mirror finish and protects your paint from everything Mother Nature can throw at it with a 10-year guarantee. Visit zbart.com for more information.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Victory Monday, brought to you by Kaplan. From kitchen and bathroom remodels to infinity by Marvin fiberglass replacement windows. Kaplan makes your home feel like a win. Request your consultation today at callkaplan.com. Taking your calls and texts on the Carbus Talking text line 800-990-3776. Maybe someone you know is a Bears fan that said something stupid. We're keeping all receipts. David Kaplan, host of ESPN 1000, joined us and did that already. We'll have other guests throughout the week. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, Alex Strofe running the show. And on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now, again, the Packers played in a way where not only did they win, but they did it in a way where it was very easy to walk away, not having to come today or Friday after. Strofe, I know you did a little quick Mr. Irrelevant, quick hitter. There's nothing that you could really say like, damn, like I'm really mad about X, Y, or Z. You know, like, and I think that's when you know they put together those two games of complementary football. And I don't like even saying complete games. I like, you know, it's against the Lions in a divisional game. It's not, you're not going to play that like perfect complete game, but you did as well as you could do to play off each other where special teams wasn't a huge issue. Brandon McManus making kicks, and you know that was a good thing to see after he has. We should just put this out there. We are of the belief of KBN that Brandon McManus made Lucas Haversick go out and kick against the Giants in the wind to save his job.
Go get that game day check, young buck.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you got
take advantage of this opportunity.
You got this one. Ooh, a little windy. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my leg hurts.
That plane ride was rough for the quad.
That being said, you got that. The defense, Micah Parsons, this is so sad to say, but Micah Parsons probably doesn't get enough love. And he gets a ton of love.
He does not
can't overstate
get
how
enough
great he is.
love. He does not get enough love. What we are seeing, we talked about before, it was 2018 the last time we had two guys have over 10
2019, Preston and Zadarius Smith.
And I think Preston ended up with 12.5 that year.
I don't have.
It doesn't matter because that's the point. Because Mike is going to surpass, and he already got to 12 at this point.
12.
And so that's my whole thing. He is a disruptive force for this football team, and he completely helped change the identity of this defense. Like, that is how special he is. And the other guys around him on the defensive line, Enigbari played better. They played better on Thursday against the Detroit Lions, but it's simply because of his presence. Now our GM can draft guys that can help be around him to enhance this defense. They're only going to get better. They struck gold. Our two guys on the offensive defensive side of football that you need to step up, and Michael Parsons and Jordan Love, they both did exactly what you paid them to do, and look at how the results were. This is beautiful. This is why you pay guys who are big-time players.
That's my bad, Justin. I did mention it earlier. And I would say it's not like anger or mad. It's just part of the game. The only black cloud would be the Devontae Wyatt injury in that game, because he is confirmed out for the season and a very integral part of their interior, which is not very deep to begin with. And when he has been in there, he has been helpful in stopping the run, which will be important against the Bears' offensive line and run game. But he agrees other than that.
Yeah.
Let's go to Brett and Madison. You're on the Carbless Talk and Text line with KBN. It's Packers-Bears week.
Hey, guys. I hope everyone's had a good Thanksgiving. I just got to say, Kyle, I just got to mention on that comment you just made about Ben Johnson, I think it's very rich to think that Ben Johnson comes off as a crybaby when no coach has had more temper tantrums than Matt LaFleur himself. Ben Johnson's pretty cool, calm, and collect. He's very focused. I just think that one was kind of off.
I recall, I don't watch a lot of Bears games, but I do recall early in the season, I do recall him kind of getting on Caleb Williams a little bit.
Well, he got a little snappy at halftime
with
one
the
time.
sideline report.
Yeah, because, he was very intense, and, that was his excuse. Is like, I'm just intense, and, I wanted to fix all the things that I saw, and it wasn't out of disrespect.
No, I mean...
but Brett does have a point. We have seen...
Matt LaFleur doesn't really keep his cool either.
I didn't say Matt LaFleur. We have talked about that a lot of time, but I'm telling you this right now is that Ben Johnson seems to me, because things have been so good, and again, a lot of these guys run off arrogance, they run off cockiness, they run off confidence, and he has had a lot of confidence in the fact that his offenses have been good and his teams have won. And then when things don't go well, I can see Ben Johnson going off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, that's like a lot of people and coaches in sports or just in general. But I guess when I think about it from a Packers perspective, I'm more thinking about Matt LaFleur for the rest of the season than I am about Jordan Love. Because of the performance that Matt LaFleur had and the aggressiveness is you absolutely should be celebrated. But can he become the consistent guy as the leader of this team? You know what I mean? That's where my head goes to.
See, my thing with
because Jordan Love, again, I know what he is, and he's been ascending and trending in the right direction where when he drops back, there's no fear that you had when he had the interception problem last year, or just him being a rookie and botching a snap in his second game on 4th and 1 where you all that's gone and done with. Matt LaFleur, you yourself have said the same word you've used about Bears fans, you've used about Matt LaFleur, and I'm not trying to gotcha. You've said he's got a little imposter syndrome.
No,
and so
he definitely does not know who he is, and you saw it from one Sunday game to a Thursday
and
game.
That's my thing.
5 days.
That's my thing. That's what I'm thinking about, is can he be consistent in who he is moving forward? Because if he can be, then the sky can grow even further for this football team. To quote Kyle.
Yeah, and when it comes to Matt LaFleur, it's just fun to see him coach with confidence. He coached on Thursday like he believes in his guys. When he calls a play for Jordan Love or, puts a defensive game plan together alongside Jeff Hafley, when it's aggressive, when it's confident, it shows that he's believing in this team, believes in their abilities, their ability to execute, and then you see it come to fruition on the field. I think that's my biggest question with Matt LaFleur, and wondering, are we going to see this same coach that we saw on Thanksgiving? Are we going to see it Sunday? Are we going to see it the rest of the year? The guy that goes for it on 4th down, the guy that changes things up. You've got some like fun, aggressive pass plays married with good running game. I mean, there's so many things that just look like a prepared football team that wants to go win and not lose. That's a winning formula for this team.
This is a football team, and more importantly, the football coach. You know what you saw on Thursday?
There it is, the football team.
You saw a coach who knew that regardless if they won or lost on Thursday, the season wasn't going to be over. The Packers' backs weren't up against the wall. He knew that, listen, there's still a lot of season left in front of us, so he did not coach scared. He coached with the mentality of, let's go out there and let's hit them in the freaking mouths, and let's continue to be not risky, but be gutsy and go out there and execute. That is the way that he coached. And for me, I want him to approach the rest of the season as if there is nothing to lose, Matt, because at the end of the day, you have won zero Super Bowls. And right now you're trying to prove that you can get this team back to a NFC Championship game and get them to a place that you have not gotten them before. I would love for Matt LaFleur to shake that conservative play calling, shake that mindset of, well, we just got to get through this game. No. Every game should be about dominating the team and being aggressive. I don't care who you're playing against, because the Packers have it in them to play like this against the Lions, because they have showed us this time and time again. When Matt LaFleur is aggressive, this football team has responded in a good way. So that is my biggest beef with Matt LaFleur, is he gets in his own way of sometimes being too conservative when he has all the tools and the guys that have now maturated. They have grown up. They're more mature now, where you can actually be aggressive and count on a Tay Wicks. You can count on a Christian Watson. You can count on a Romeo Dobbs. You can most importantly count on a Jordan Love to make a play when it matters the most.
We're going to get to Jason Wilde coming up next here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, because it is a Victory Monday. We will get Jason's take on what Matt LaFleur had to say in his press conference and move towards the Chicago Bears and what Jason's expecting there on this Victory Monday, brought to you by Palermo's Pizza, Wisconsin's hometown pizza. They have delicious brands, I can tell you that. It's not with those. They have delicious brands like Palermo's, Connie's, Urban Pie, and Screamin' Sicilian. So they got your game day covered. Find it in your local grocer's freezer. Jason Wilde joins us next on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
And I'm like, you know what? Lola the Bunny was kind of strapped.
Okay, here's as far as I'm... All I'll be able to say is I get why Bugs was so love-drunk over Lola. I get it.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, backing up still from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol. Northbound from Mayfair Road all the way up to Silver Spring. Southbound on 43, we've got backups from just about Burleigh all the way down through the Marquette. Still okay all the way down to the Mitchell Interchange from there. The westbound 94 backing up from 27th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes to keep more money in your pocket. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, snow showers ending, mostly cloudy and cold, a low of 15. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 25. Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Diamond stud earrings are the Christmas gift that shines brighter than the tree.
If she already has a pair of natural diamond studs from Kessler's, bring them in and we'll give you 100% of the price you pay.
When you trade them in on a larger pair of diamond stud earrings.
That's been our policy for more than 30 years.
We have diamond studs from $198 up to $40,000.
And we have 0% financing for 18 months with approved credit.
And 0% is a really low interest rate.
Some people say that 0% is the very best interest rate.
Diamond studs always fit perfectly.
They never go out of style.
And you can wear them with anything.
If you want to trade in her old natural diamond studs from Kessler's on some bigger diamond studs from Kessler's,
go ahead and pick up her new ones today.
And you can bring in the old ones after the holidays.
Come to Kessler's.
Bigger is better. And blue diamonds are you diamonds.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
A blizzard of $300 grand in prizes is rolling into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. It's Arctic action. One in? Step 1, earn entries with your rewards card December 1st through the 18th. Step 2, show up for Thursday drawings. Step 3, be ready for a chance to pick from a weekly prize board. As a bonus, there'll be a jackpot drawing for the leftover prizes. Arctic action, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Whether you're hitting the road for the holidays or heading up north to see family and friends, make Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan your first stop. Just across the Wisconsin border, Higher Love offers award-winning, organically grown products that you can trust, plus new incense, apparel, and holiday-ready gifts. Fuel your trip, stock up for the season, and don't forget to grab a photo with Sasquatch while you're here. Your perfect holiday stop is waiting at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The people that watch the Jets regularly, those poor people, I don't know.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
This is like me announcing that I'll be on Wilde and Couch tomorrow. I mean, God willing, if the creek don't rise.
Holding everybody accountable.
You play to your strength, and their strengths, if their offensive line can block the right people.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Joining us now on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin is Jason Wilde. Listen to Jason 9 to noon across these various stations. Read him at Channel 3000. See, he's promoting that newsletter. Jason, what's going on?
Hi, guys. How are you?
We are doing well. And as you can imagine, Bears-Packers has made for already interesting conversation amongst teammates in the office, David Kaplan from ESPN 1000. But before we get into that, I do want to start with who you think had a better Thanksgiving, Matt LaFleur or Jordan Love?
I think Matt LaFleur probably did by a nose. They both had great Thanksgivings. I mean, I guess I can't speak to what they did once they got back.
Correct, from a football standpoint.
But from a football standpoint, they both had really good days. And certainly, to me, Matt LaFleur, everything that he risked or took a chance on, was bold about, paid off, right? I mean, I think there's a fair debate to be had about the decision to go for it on the fourth down at the end of the game, and especially the decision to throw the ball on third down when an incompletion stopped the clock. But it all worked out. And, for the people that think he's too conservative or that he doesn't let Love throw the football frequently enough, he did all those things. He took risks. He had a game plan that was very much an aggressive game plan. He told Jordan Love throughout the abbreviated week that we're going to have to win this game through the air. And then he went out and called a game that matched that. So, I think he had a really, really good Thanksgiving, and Jordan Love executed effectively. Dontavion Wicks had a really good Thanksgiving. He was critical to what they did. So they had a lot of guys that had big Thanksgivings. I would probably say, though, that Micah Parsons might have had the best Thanksgiving of all of them.
Now, Jason, with that, do you think this is an approach the Green Bay Packers will take moving forward, or will it be a game-by-game or what you expect the defense to give you type approach with Jordan Love versus
I definitely think it's a game-by-game thing. I think Matt LaFleur and all of these guys, Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, all these guys from the same family of trees or whatever you want to call it, they all have that same approach. Is, okay, what do we do as part of our offense that most effectively combats what the opponent does defensively? What are the weak points? And then if some weeks those are running the football. If some weeks that's slinging it around the yard. If it's certain types of a passing game because of what they play with their safeties or how aggressive they are with the blitz. It's all a week-to-week thing. And so, the days of John Gruden, we do what we do and we make other people adjust to us, those are long gone. And a lot of the guys that we're talking about here, and especially Sean McVay, who was a disciple of John Gruden, worked for him in Tampa when he was just a kid, the game has evolved. And now it's, you have to figure out what your best matchups are, what your strengths are compared to your opponent's weaknesses, just like the Bears. I mean, the Bears ran for 281 yards on Friday. They don't usually say it's a Friday game. It was definitely Black Friday for the Eagles. And, looking at the Packers' run defense, that it hasn't been a sieve, but it certainly hasn't been as good as other aspects of their defense. So they'd be foolish not to be coming in here with the mentality that they're going to run the ball again. But looking at what the Bears have done and the fact that these will be outdoor conditions versus Ford Field, the fact that Jordan Love has not thrown very many interceptions, he's thrown 3 all year, and they're going against a defense that has intercepted 17 passes, most in the league. It'll be interesting to see how Matt LaFleur designs his game plan based on that information.
Jason, in Ben Johnson's opening press conference way back in March, he said, took a shot at Matt LaFleur. I've enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice per year, and I know it was addressed very briefly in his press conference today. But you know Matt LaFleur better than us. How much do you think that's irritated or ate at Matt LaFleur this whole time since he said that?
I don't think it's eaten at him at all, Brad.
Even
Jason, he was. Tell him, Jason.
The competitor?
I mean, of course he's competitive, but you think he wants to beat Ben Johnson anymore because he said something stupid at the press conference? Like, I will say this: I talked to him after that happened, and my recollection from that conversation was just that he was confused by it. He obviously was going for an applause line with the new fan base. It did not. It was I don't know about you, but I thought, and look, Ben Johnson, his team is 9-3. They've won a ton of games. I don't think Matt LaFleur is concerned about what Ben Johnson said. I think he's concerned about how he's managed to get, Caleb Williams to be effective and the fact that they're running the ball so well. I thought that line. And I don't know how Bears fans reacted and if they ate it up, because his delivery was horrible. If he was a stand-up comedian, he threw out a first pitch at a Cubs game and threw a sinker, right? For a strike. He went in the windup and the whole deal. As impressive as I thought that was, this is at the opposite end of the spectrum. He mimicked a pitcher, a Major League Baseball pitcher, far better than he mimicked a stand-up comedian. I thought the line was just lame and unfunny, and it didn't make any sense. Matt LaFleur's an offensive-minded coach. It's not like if Ben Johnson had been the defensive coordinator of the Lions and said that would have made sense, right? Or if he was the head coach of the Lions, but he wasn't either of those things. So. I think Matt LaFleur, I'm not here to speak for him, but I think he was more I don't know what's with this guy. They don't have a history together. There's no sort of either all in good fun rivalry that there might have been with, say, if Robert Saleh had said something snarky. So I don't think it pissed him off. I really don't. I think he was just what's this dude's deal?
Who's
this guy?
Exactly.
I think he even said publicly, he's I don't really know him.
Yeah, he's I don't know him like that. I think I remember that.
He's simply just trying to appeal to the fan base.
Jason Wilde joining us here on Kyle, Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. And so, Jason, as I'm thinking here about the loss of Tucker Kraft and this group of wide receivers and potentially adding Jaden Reed and Matthew Golden being back, I'm so confused. It works really well and like then there's doubts, and then like now I'm like, well, is there going to be too many guys when Reed and Golden get back? Because Wicks was awesome, and like there's snaps to go around. So this is a good problem to have, right? I guess, kind of, sort of. You get what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I understand what you're getting at, Ben. But there's a couple things. First of all, like if this is why I think going back to Kyle's question, it's important to recognize. Like there are certain things that doesn't matter how talented you think your little group of wide receivers are, unless you've got one of those guys that is just like Devontae Adams, by the way, who's once again leading the NFL in touchdown catches. When you have a guy like that, the defense doesn't really matter, right? The rest of these guys, the guys that the Packers have, they've got a bunch of good players. I wrote about Christian Watson today. I wrote about how the offense feels like it's starting to come together yesterday. And I think both those things are true. They're not – nobody that they have is on Devontae's level. But, look what Wicks did on Thanksgiving. Like, he was really good, and he deserves more snaps. And, I talked to Jaden Reed briefly today, and look, he's eager to get back out there. But, yeah, they're going to have to figure out, okay, how much do we want to say, okay, Watson, Dobbs, and Wicks are our guys? How much do they want to sprinkle in Reed to start? How much do they, when will they have Golden back? It did not sound overly encouraging the way Matt LaFleur answered the question about him today. And his growth has certainly been stunted by first the shoulder injury and now the wrist injury. So, they are definitely in the good problem to have category, but they also have a real problem, which is they don't have a tight end that's anything close to Tucker Kraft. Like, again, we kind of joked about it going into the Thanksgiving game, but Josh Wiley is the one that's probably the most complete of the three, and he wasn't even on the team. He was on the practice squad until Tucker got hurt.
I did a little wiggle, though, that first down wiggle.
And look, he picked up a pass interference penalty where the dude grabbed his arm, and I think that led to another touchdown that they had on Thursday. So look, they've still got a lot of weaponry. And I would argue that it has taken them a little while to kind of figure out, all right, who are we going to be at our core without Tucker Kraft? Because I hate to keep reminding people of this, but Matt LaFleur, to Kyle's point, like very rarely does Matt LaFleur say anything definitively about what they want to do offensively. And after that Pittsburgh game, Pete Doherty from the Green Bay Press-Gazette said, can you really build an offensive passing game around a tight end? And Matt LaFleur's response was, we'd be crazy not to. Like, that's as definitive as Matt LaFleur gets on anything. And then literally have him for one half and like 2 minutes of the third quarter against the Panthers, and poof, now you've been without him ever since. And it just feels like with Watson, with Wicks, with Reed coming back, who we keep forgetting, led them in receptions and yards each of his first two seasons. It feels like they're in a really good spot if they can, to your point, Ben, kind of share the wealth and figure out how exactly to distribute the opportunities and the snaps and the targets.
Jason, Micah Parsons is the best non-quarterback Packer since who, in your opinion?
Non-quarterback Packer.
We're trying to put his greatness into
comprehension. Look, he's been phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, and I understand that this guy is one of my guys. But like, if you look at the seasons that Adams had while Rodgers was winning the MVP, like he was the best wide receiver in football, right? I mean, and this is in no way, because I've been working on this story. I'm really hopeful, since, as you guys know, I kind of was the catalyst for this whole thing. I really want to walk in I want to be in Lambeau Field on Sunday, and in the fourth quarter have them play Enter Sandman by Metallica, which was Hafley's suggestion, like Mariano Rivera. So I do not want to downgrade Micah Parsons in any way, but he's not the best pass rusher in the league, right? Myles Garrett is this season so far.
Yeah, Myles
Garrett,
right? He is nasty. He is nasty.
Right, and again, that's not downgrading Parsons at all. I'm just saying Adams was undeniably the best wide receiver in the league that 2-year window. And so, yeah, he is incredibly special. On defense, I'm trying to think of guys that have been in his class. Yeah, that's exactly who I was going to say. Like, since Charles Woodson in 09-10, I don't think anyone's been as dominant as he's been, because Clay Matthews certainly had dominant moments and was a really good player, without doubt, great player. But Parsons has been
was he triple
way
teamed?
more impactful. Right, and not only is Parsons triple teamed, but sometimes he beats the triple team and still gets the pressure out of it. So, again, Brad, you played in Carolina. I still would argue that, and the Packers in my opinion, screwed it up because the guy wanted to come back. Julius Peppers, I did not get to cover him during his most dominant time with Carolina and with Chicago, but what we're seeing is even better than that. But I got to see glimpses of it during the 3 years Julius was here. Like, you just know when you're around special players. Like, I was talking to McKinney today after the group dispersed for my Parsons story, and he sometimes sees it in real time. He was telling the story of one of the sacks that Parsons had. I'm going to use it in my story. Like, he hadn't even gone back into his back pedal yet, and the quarterback was already lying on the ground. He's like, how does that happen?
Oh, I love
Amazing.
So, yeah, he's a dominant player. There's no two ways about it.
Well, Jason, we appreciate the time. We'll be talking to you on Thursday and listening to you throughout the week.
All right, boys. Thanks a lot. Take care. Be good.
Jason Wilde and Tausch, I'm going to tell you about the Princeton Club, because whether you're just looking forward to your New Year's resolution, you can get started now at the Princeton Club. Lowest rates of the year are right now. Lock in that rate before 2026 is here at the Princeton Club, and you will walk in, get that tour. You're going to be like, this is amazing. They have everything I need for my fitness journey. You can have a strong body, a strong mind, and help provide a strong community. No goal is too small or too large. Whatever your goal is, you'll walk in, you'll check in, they'll say hello. Like, the atmosphere has a vibe where you feel like you're getting better and everyone else is around you. And that's what I love when I walk in to the Princeton Club, and you will feel that too. So head on over to the Princeton Club for your better tomorrow. We'll wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of the show. We'll get to Levi and Stevens Point, and the Badger season is over. Next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
That is completely unacceptable. It is unacceptable for a team to
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Is acceptable? Unacceptable?
Unacceptable.
Unaccessible. Wait,
what?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Orlando Franklin.
I'm hitting the panic meter if I'm a part of this Rams football team, because watching this game earlier today, we saw it from the open and whistle. We saw a huge return by the Rams in the kicking game, and then we saw Matthew Stafford go down there and, nice runs, nice passes, but ultimately finding the end zone. But then Carolina went out there, and they were able to hit them in the mouth, and now lead in that football game, where now you saw this Rams football team that you thought was complete coming into today started getting in that chase mode for the rest of the day. And watching the secondary, watching these linebackers move side to side, I think that they opened up a little bit of something where teams are going to be looking to expose them. Ultimately, the defense let this offense down today, and I think that more and more offensive coordinators are going to be looking at this Rams defense saying that we could expose them, and that's how we're going to be able to beat this Rams football team.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
St. Nick meets St. Kate. The holidays are in full swing at St. Kate the Arts Hotel, where every celebration shines a little brighter. Browse unique gifts at the holiday marketplace, gather for unforgettable Christmas Eve and Christmas Day dining, and of course, don't miss Brunch with Santa, a family favorite filled with joy, treats, and holiday magic. Celebrate the season at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. Visit stkatearts.com/holidays for all the details.
It's a sound you've heard in movies and music for generations. The unmistakable click of a Zippo lighter. Built to last, designed to be noticed. But Zippo is more than a lighter. It's a lifestyle. From sleek new finishes to hand warmers, candles, and accessories, Zippo brings that same legendary quality to everything they make. And now, you don't have to go far to find it. Discover Zippo lighters and more, available now at Sweet Fire Tobacco and Tundra Smoke Shops. Check us out in-store or online at Zippo.com.
One of the best things about the holidays is going home and spending time with family and friends. One of the worst things, getting there. Holiday travel can be tough, especially driving. If you or a loved one needs help after an accident this holiday season, we're here for you. Our top-notch team of experienced professionals is available 24/7. Be safe this holiday season. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
$800 990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line on Kyle Brust Nortman. Levi, thanks for holding. Wow, 50 minutes. You are a champ. You're up.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ben Brust. I appreciate the compliment. And what is up, boys? It is Bears week.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I heard with Cap from ESPN Chicago, come on, man. That was just delusional.
Sure
Brad said earlier. About whatever, but I'm very excited about this game. They're not going to lose to the Bears at home. I'm trying to be careful not to say FCC airway violation.
Don't
for
do that
swearing,
now,
not
Levi.
like
Don't do
Bruce
that
on
to
moving
it,
couches.
Levi. Get suspended.
I won't. I'm keeping my mouth quiet. Don't worry. I'm just saying they're going to beat those Bears, man.
Heck yeah.
That's it. And make Strobe's birthday great coming up Sunday.
Oh, it is your birthday.
I'll talk to you later.
I like that. Make Strobe's birthday great come Sunday. What a birthday gift that is.
Me and 70,000 of my best friends congregating at Lambeau Field for my birthday party. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's going to be a cold one.
I know.
Like 0 degrees.
I'm aware.
Yeah. No,
Time now for our Badgers update. They end the season 4-8 in the third year of Luke Fickell. And coming up next in Madison is Jim, Matt, and Molly. The Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. And we are up next on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. And, of course, if you don't have it, download the ESPN Wisconsin app. We're back in 2 minutes. What is you guys doing?
We're definitely seeing some delays out there, and things are starting to slow down a little bit more and more. Southbound on 41 from Good Hope Road, pretty solid all the way down to Capitol Drive. The northbound side's backed up from Mayfair Road all the way up to Silver Spring. Eastbound 94, still holding steady between 84th Street and Hawley Road's the main stuff. The westbound side is backing up from about 20th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Eastbound 894 is backed up out of the Hale interchange all the way to Loomis. Westbound from the Mitchell all the way to about 68th Street. Southbound on 41, we've also got, or 43, we've got some delays from about Keefe down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. You're back on the brakes from Beecher down to about Oklahoma Avenue. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, snow showers end, mostly cloudy and cold, a low of 15. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Is mud calling a timeout on your ride? A Tsunami Express Car Wash membership is your winning play. Get unlimited washes, fast lane access, and free vacuums every visit, all for less than $1 a day. With 7 Milwaukee area locations, including the newest spot in New Berlin, keeping your car in prime time condition is a total touchdown. Whether you're tailgating, heading to the stadium, or just cruising around town, make sure you roll up looking like a champ. Become a member today at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
Hey, it's Jen Latta, and for me, recovery is just as important as training. That's why I love my infrared sauna from Good Health Saunas. The deep heat relaxes sore muscles, improves flexibility, and helps me bounce back faster after a workout or a long day on my feet. It's become part of my routine, and honestly, I feel stronger and more energized because of it. And if you want to take your recovery to the next level, stop by the Good Health Saunas showroom in Waukesha or visit goodhealthsaunas.com/Jen.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust Nortman from 2 to 5 every day. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
That'd be a good feeling, walking off a plane, dapping somebody up because they're going to pay you $12 million a year.
Man, I would have left too. I would have left too. Of course you leave. I'll leave Wisconsin.
This is the same things we're saying, though. About, well, I guess
you see, Lane Kiffin allegedly left his dog behind in Mississippi, and he never really owned it. So he's taking that whole $520,000 a year thing far too seriously.
What do you mean he left it behind?
So, okay, this is all alleged.
No. This is a Wheel of Stroke thing. 800-990-3776.
Lane Kiffin
It's a
drama.
Victory Monday here. I don't need Lane Kiffin off the top here. It's Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman with Strofe running the show, who's infatuated by the Lane Kiffin story. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And look, now that the Green Bay Packers have beat the Lions and they were the Kingslayers and they carved up the Lions and did not get carved. And Kyle, it was a turning point game.
It sure was, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? No. Your point was we'll see after this game if it is the turning point.
No, it was
determine which turning point will they be.
And it's the turning point of what? Everybody's saying the Green Bay Packers are what now? A Super Bowl contender.
Well,
told ya.
But let's see. But that doesn't mean that it was the turning point. Turning point of conversation, maybe, but of result
Super
to be seen.
Bowl contender Packers.
What does that mean for the division now? Because you're behind the Bears. You play them twice. They did get a win against a team that maybe a lot of people chalked up as an L against the Eagles. Is it division or bust at this point?
Oh no! I mean, for the Green Bay Pack, division or bust. I'm looking past the division.
I get Kyle.
They better
take
win.
it one step at a time.
No. They better win the division, right? You have the Chicago Bears, who are not as good of you as a football team. When it comes to where the Bears are in their steps of trying to become a better football team, the Green Bay Packers are ahead of them in that process. And so my full expectation now is that we didn't go into this season saying, "Well, can we beat the Chicago Bears to win the NFC North?" Well, we came in saying, "Can we defeat the Detroit Lions? Can we be better than the Minnesota Vikings?" We weren't worried about the Bears. Now, understand the Bears are 9-3 this year. They are a good football team, but the Green Bay Packers are better. They're better at quarterback. They're better at running back. They're more consistent defensively as well. And so this football team that the Green Bay Packers are, they should defeat the Bears. That's why when I look at the NFC North, it is theirs for the taking, and it is my expectation after beating the Detroit Lions on Thursday night that this football team will once again be the king of the North. There's no second, third thought about that. We are going to be the king of the North, and everything is in front of us to snatch it and take it. We already got rid of the Lions twice, got rid of the Vikings once. Now we got 3 more games to prove it, baby. From 1-5 to 6-0 in the division. Just watch it happen.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm actually right there with you. I think that if the Packers settle on wild card and do not win the division, that's a failure. That's a failure for this team, especially for where they're at right now. It'd be 3 straight years of a wild card berth, and now we know that, especially with this, how it's set with 7, 5, and 6 seeds or whatever, it's a hard route all the way to the Super Bowl. So there's no reason, absolutely no reason, why the Green Bay Packers can't, shouldn't, and won't beat the Chicago Bears, probably sweep them, and go on and win the division, because it's right there in front of them. And this would all coincide with a championship window that Brian Gutekunst talked about, and a team that is growing and developing steps along the way to what is hopefully going to be a Super Bowl, if not this year, in the coming years. So if the Packers just go to the wild card and kind of settle on that, that means the Bears have won the division, and that would be a sickening feeling in all of our stomachs. You have to live with an entire offseason of the Bears winning the division. Think about a nightmare scenario, and the Packers being wild card and a hard route in front of them to make any sort of splash in the playoffs. So to me, it is NFC North or bust. This is the year they're going to do it. I would be here on, what is that, the July 4th or 5th, whatever that Monday. If we arrive on that date and the Packers aren't division winners, I will be shocked. What did I say?
July. What's happening in July? After the 4th of July?
I'm thinking about warm weather here. If it's January 5th and the Packers are not division champions, I will be shocked, and that will be a letdown for this team.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Are you with Brad and Kyle that it is division or bust at this point? Even though Kyle is with that, he's also setting his sights beyond that.
Oh, yeah, it's beyond that. At this point, this football team has showed us exactly. No, it's not a little bit much, they have everything. There is not a team that you can say confidently that is better than the Green Bay Packers in the NFC.
Let's just take a step back here.
I don't want steps back. I want to go forward.
But they have in this conversation, in order for them to do the things that you want them to do, winning the division will help propel them into a spot where they have more home games. And they're potentially, skip if the Rams just lost. They're in the conversation for the 1 seed if they win. There are more implications that, yes, in order to do all those things, it does start with winning the division. So I'm trying to go game by game.
100%. I get it game by game, but my expectation for this football team coming into the season was to be NFC North champions, and the Green Bay Packers have taken care of business so far. Now it's time to finish the job. Finish off this team. The Chicago Bears are not who they believe they are. Finish the dang job come on Sunday, and then you got another chance to put them into the damn ground.
Beads is worried about Devontae Wyatt's injury because of the Bears' running game. Talk him off the ledge. Well, the one thing I could say is
it is going to be a tough.
It'll be tough. But what did you just see Jahmyr Gibbs do? 20 rushes for 68 yards.
Excuse me, Devontae Wyatt was in most of that game.
I understand that, but I don't think one player. I know he's significant. Is going to change 20 for 68 to 20 for 150.
Cole Brooks, Lucas Van Ness, who went from outside and plays both. You're missing a lot of.
They're thin.
They got like a 6th-round pick, undrafted free agent.
My whole thing is stack the box with your linebackers that are athletic, stop the run, and make Caleb Williams beat you. He's a 57% completion percentage. Their passing game isn't where their running game is. You have to make them do what. Honestly, it sounds bad, but they're gonna run like the way Packers or teams used to run on the Packers and just run. And if it stays where this is a close game, there'll be a lean on that. But if you can get up, like we just talked about against the Vikings, make J.J. McCarthy throw. If you can get that sort of like jump on them a little bit quicker, they're not going to have as much patience in the run game, and then Caleb Williams turns it over, and this thing's a whole different ballgame. So again, the starts of these games, as you think about what happened in the Lions game this past week, going back, like if they can jump out and not let the Bears control what they want to do offensively and just pound the rock, if they have to early, you got to stack it. You got to do anything to make Caleb Williams have to make plays. I just don't trust Caleb Williams to beat the Packers. Like, he can't. The run game can't. It's going to be hard to stop without Devontae Wyatt, but stack it, bring an extra guy in, and make Caleb Williams make really good throws.
Yeah, whether it be bringing...
And trust Micah Parsons to do what he did to Goff.
And that's the other thing. Whether bringing Evan Williams up or bringing another linebacker, you won't be able to have a balanced defensive game plan. It's going to have to be a selling out to stop the run, all 11 guys, bringing everybody in the box, and then making Caleb Williams beat you. And the thing that actually I like about that is Caleb Williams is sort of known in the NFL for holding the ball, right? He's holding the ball.
He tries to do the Kyler Murray thing.
Yeah, he does. Kind of spin around and do all that. How much more time do you need to give Micah Parsons? Like, that is the one thing where you look at this and say, man, you're going to have to sell out to stop the run. But that leaves you very vulnerable in the passing game. But the one thing that you have as a counterpunch to that is Micah Parsons. I mean, Caleb Williams is not a quick read guy. He's not a quick get the ball out guy. He sort of plays with it. He sort of likes to razzle-dazzle a little bit. Micah Parsons, more athletic. You can't block him for 3 seconds. You just can't. So no matter how good their offensive line is. So
and think about what Micah did to end the game against
which one? He damn near ended the game against the Lions. He ended the game
the Vikings.
Against the Vikings.
What was not that much of amount of time. He came right from behind and strip sack, boom, done. Yeah. And that's not running around. If somebody's running around, that is no good.
That was the Giants game.
They ended the Giants game. Giants game. I didn't think it was JJ. Although JJ did us some favors as well at the end there too.
Kyle just snapped at me.
What'd he say?
Well, I said because I knew it wasn't the Vikings game, and so I said, who did the Packers play before the Vikings? And he just looked at me. I was like, bro, like, come on. And I said, well,
he's running the show back there.
He's supposed to help me sound smart.
He's
wow,
here.
You hurt yourself.
Yeah, sometimes we can't help you.
Can I say, I've been on quite the heater of late. I mean,
go on. Yeah, do tell.
I mean, I've been on the heater. Last week I predicted, who was going to be the dog of the game, and it was Emmanuel Wilson. I told you I'm not worried about this Packers versus Lions game. I said the offensive line was going to be great, and the offensive line allowed 0 sacks as well. And then yesterday I told Strofe that the Rams aren't as good as y'all think they are. And what did I say? What did I say about Carolina yesterday?
I still think the Rams are the best team in the league.
What did I say? What did I tell you yesterday?
You said Carolina was going to win.
Uh-huh.
I agreed with you.
Oh, shut up. Now you're lying.
I picked them in cover 5. I did.
After I told you. You're welcome.
Before you told
You're
me.
welcome.
Brian and Lake Mills, what do you got for us on the Packers' expectations in this division after beating the Lions in one game back or a half game back of the Bears?
Well, the Lions, we can thank Ben Johnson for leaving and letting Dan Campbell take over play calling. So things could have been a little bit different with that. I think that even if, let's just say they split with the Bears, the Bronco game is really a tough one that I think we're going to have to might not be in our favor. So I don't think it's the division. I think what it needs to be is the conference, getting to the conference championship game. We've had a lot of the injuries. Hopefully defensive tackles can get up to speed real quick. Not to say that we're going to be that much healthier, but we will a little bit. So I don't think it's the division is the barometer of it for the rest of the year, just because I think that Broncos game, and I think we might slip up with one against the Bears.
Well, Brian, thank you for the call, but this is what I mentioned about the division to Kyle is like, yes, if you want to say NFC Championship game or bust, and you're mentioning all these injuries, like the best pathway to doing that is to win the division and then go beyond that, get the 1 seed, rest up, and have only 2 games to get to a Super Bowl, which you haven't done since 2010. And yes, when you went to a Super Bowl, I know you were a wild card team, but we've seen the 7 seed route the last 2 years, and it's not. Aaron Rodgers is on this football team, and not that Jordan Love isn't great, not that Micah Parsons can't do things. If you limit the amount of games you have to play mathematically, it just is so much easier to get to a Super Bowl than to bang your bodies up even more when you're mentioning all these injuries. So the division is number one, and if you get the division, you're likely putting yourself in a spot where if the Rams aren't as good as Kyle says they are, then you're right there in the number one seed.
Yeah,
not a big gap between the Packers and the Rams.
No, especially the way the Packers are playing now. But I think the Rams still are the better team. But that also goes to, like, do the Packers, let's say they face them in the playoffs, are they playing them at Lambeau or are they playing them at SoFi? I mean, at SoFi, yes, Packer fans will travel. I'm sure they'll play well. But if the Rams have to go to Lambeau,
Stafford in the cold,
that's going to be brutal. But that's why, like, most coaches will set it up as like a stepwise process of let's clear these hurdles. Let's first win the division, then let's win a playoff game, and so on and so forth all the way to the Super Bowl. But you can't do all these things without winning the division first. I think the Packers are perfectly situated. I mean, not in the LaFleur era, obviously, because most of the time they're trying to claw back. Have I felt this confident about winning the division and then what that could mean in the playoffs when they do win the division? Because cold Lambeau with a very open NFC. That's a pretty powerful position to be in.
And it may only take 12 wins this year, which is crazy because last year it was 15-2, I believe, that the Lions were.
15-2 and the 14-3 Vikings.
The Packers would need to go then, what, four of the last five?
Yeah. And
it's kind of a lot.
But it's doable. The Ravens are not the same Ravens. They've shown that, right? You got the Bears, you got the Vikings. You got the Bears twice, the Vikings, and the Denver Broncos, who are a good team, but the Broncos are beatable. You saw it last night against the Commanders, right? And so overall,
they've kind of been like that same team all year. Keep it close, find ways to win.
They find a way to win with a great head coach. And so,
with a great defense.
Amazing defense. And so overall, it may only take 12 wins because when you look over there out west, those guys still got to play each other a little bit. So they even
beat each other up a little bit.
Wins. So it's going to be a close one and a tough
one. Go Seahawks.
I just want them. I don't care who wins. I just want.
I'm saying from a record standpoint.
Oh, okay.
They beat the Rams. The Packers keep winning with like maybe 11.
There it is. Yeah, listen. Packers got to get to 12 to have a chance.
Packers win out. They get the 1 seed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They control their own destiny.
Thank you, Strove.
That is 100%.
Nailed it.
Some may say that, Brad. But some may.
You can take that to the bank.
I'll tell you what you can take to the bank. You can take it all the way to Bank 5-9. Bank 5-9, just leading the cause and making lives better. That is their mission statement, after all. Make lives better. What bank do you know has that as the mission statement? And of course that means your financial life, every pillar of your financial situation. Bank 5-9 can spearhead, take the reins, and make sure that you can sleep at night knowing that your financial future is safe and secure. But not only that, they are named the prestigious Community Choice Award for Best Bank in the Milwaukee area, a top workplace for 16 straight years, so you know their employees' lives are being made better. But what they're most proud of, making the lives better all across southeastern Wisconsin. I don't even have the time to tell you about the several hundreds of nonprofits they support via charitable giving, volunteerism, so many ways they're making lives better in the community. Their employees, their customers, all the lives here in southeastern Wisconsin. Lives are made better because of Bank 5-9. See how they can make your life a little bit better at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
With the most important throw of the game, Dontavian Wicks came through. But that's not the whole story right now with the group of guys catching passes. In the most important moment of a game, who would you go to right now on the Green Bay Packers? You're Jordan Love. You got a one-on-one matchup. You get to go to the one guy. Who's the one guy you're going to? Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I was like, it's the 4-1-4 hour at 4.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like the kid who got picked on the sports team. I was like, oh, you want me? No way.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, still heavy from Appleton Avenue down to Capitol Drive. More delays, though, on the bypass on southbound from about Cleveland all the way down through the Hale, swinging eastbound all the way past Forest Home. On eastbound 94, we've got backups from just before 84th Street to Hawley Road. Westbound slowing down from about 20th Street all the way to Hawley as well. Northbound 43, we've got backups coming out of the Marquette all the way up to about Locust. Southbound slowing from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette to the KK River crossing. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, snow showers will be ending, mostly cloudy and cold, a low of 15. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
The holidays are busy. Meals to make, gifts to wrap, parties to host. When it's finally time to unwind, make it blissful with Carbless. Crisp, refreshing, and full of flavor with every sip. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. While it may be frozen outside, it's always flawless with Carbless. No guessing and no compromise. So whether you're celebrating with friends, hosting the crew, or relaxing by the fire, bring bliss to your holiday gatherings. Carbless, full of flavor, guilt-free enjoyment.
It's a sound you've heard in movies and music for generations. The unmistakable click of a Zippo lighter. Built to last, designed to be noticed. But Zippo is more than a lighter. It's a lifestyle. From sleek new finishes to hand warmers, candles, and accessories, Zippo brings that same legendary quality to everything they make. And now, you don't have to go far to find it. Discover Zippo lighters and more, available now at Sweet Fire Tobacco and Tundra Smoke Shops. Check us out in-store or online at Zippo.com.
The shot clock's winding down, and Saturn Lounge scores at the buzzer. When your marketing needs a slam dunk, our team drives the lane with creative strategy, branding, websites, video storytelling, and marketing campaigns that win. We run the full court press in every engagement, pushing the pace, finding that open shot, and delivering the highlight reel results. Our Saturn Lounge team ensures that your marketing content and campaigns dominate like a champion. Don't settle for a turnover or a missed shot or a wasted possession. Let Saturn Lounge run your marketing game plan now. To tell the world your story, visit SaturnLounge.com today.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Pain in your joints are going to keep you from living the life you want to live, especially during this holiday season where you're probably active, you're seeing family and friends, you're doing things you want to do, but you're held back. You got pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back. But QC Kinetics is here to remind you and prove to you that 2026 could be your whole new you. Your body knows how to heal. It has the ingredients inside of it already to do so, and QC Kinetics uses its cellular technology to harness that power to charge the very cells that built your body in the first place. No surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery, just pain-free living for the long term. When you go to the Mequon location, the Greenfield location, like the one I've been to, you're going to see that all the tools in their toolkit give you your life back. You're going to get that free consultation. We're going to take a look inside the joint, see what's going on, put you on a personalized path to a pain-free life, and you're going to be thankful that you did. You're going to be wondering why you didn't do it last year to give yourself a 2025 that's pain-free. But good news for you, 2026 can be your year to do so. Don't wait any longer. They're the nation's leader in regenerative medicine for a reason. QC Kinetics, healing is within reach with them. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation, 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298, 414-240-2298.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, Strofe running the show. UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776 or on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And I've been playing this out in my head since the 4th and 3 that was delivered to Romeo Doubs to seal the game against the Lions. No Tucker Kraft, Jordan Love with the ball. who are you going to right now? And obviously there's a lot, right? You know, what is the look from the defense, where they matched up? But like say you get a one-on-one right now with the Green Bay Packers wide receivers. Golden likely out. Wasn't sounding very encouraging. Jaden Reed is probably an uphill battle to get him to play on Sunday. He's got to get cleared by the doctors, but he's on his way. So you're looking at Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks. Who are you going to?
If I'm Jordan Love, I am targeting Christian Watson. And when he is healthy, and he is currently healthy now, he shows why he was basically almost a first-round draft pick. He has a skill set that is just so hard to contain, so hard to cover. You can see it now. Now that he's healthy, you can put him in any route on the route tree. Look at me talking route trees, and he can beat you in it. He can beat you with speed. He can beat you with crisp routes. I mean, now they're doing this thing where it's like a 5 to 10 yard out where Jordan Love hits him right in stride. There are so many reliable routes that you can put him in, and he's got a big frame.
He did catch a nice one on the sideline with 2 hands low.
He kind of dragged his feet. I mean, he looks smooth. He looks good. He catches the ball out in front of him. Christian Watson would be my guy. Now, it's no disrespect to Romeo Doubs and Dontavian Wicks, but those guys kind of have a little bit of a drop history, and as long as Christian Watson's healthy...
Watson...
Well, he had 1 drop last game, but...
Hey, what do you mean 1 drop last? It was 3rd and 3.
It was an important drop.
What are you talking about?
But let's think about the whole
season. He gave him a chance.
Let's think about the whole season in general. Romeo Doubs is not getting you separation, so Jordan Love needs to throw it absolutely perfect.
This is kind
Just to clarify, does that mean he's not your boy, Christian Watson?
Yeah.
Who, Christian?
You're just screaming about how bad he is that they're down.
I'm just saying, Brad.
Watson.
Brad just said all these guys have drops. You know,
They do.
Christian Watson, dude. Christian Watson, the first play of his career was a drop. What are we talking
We're going back 4 years now. Come on,
I
Kyle.
just went back to the second to last offensive play of the game. He dropped the dang football. I like
who has more.
That's my boy.
That is my boy. Me and his daddy may not get along. His brother don't get along. But Christian Watson, that's a great young man.
So of course
right
you're going
there.
to him.
No, I'm not going to Christian Watson. Matter of fact, I'm telling you this right now. Call me Palm. Call me prisoner of the moment, because the safe bet would be going Romeo Doubs. But you know what? I think Tay Wicks has found himself.
Oh, boy.
I think Dontavian Wicks in that last game, I mean, y'all, that pass, he ran out of his cleat and did not care. He said, give me that ball. I'm finishing this game. I know he has some drops in the past, but I think, fellas, what we have just seen the birth of the next Green Bay Packers. Really good receiver, not great receiver. Really good receiver in Tay Wicks.
Way to build that one up.
Because listen, Romeo Doubs, we just found out he will not be back next year. Why? Because we know Tay Wicks is going to take over. Tay Wicks making the plays that he made in that big game. It wasn't just one play. He made a great play for the touchdown where he caught it, and it was just, he had the toe on the ground. He caught it. It was an amazing play.
Had the toe on the ground.
I mean, it was incredible the way that Tay Wicks played in that football game on Thursday.
Could you imagine if he was like on a sideline pass and he tried to drag his cleat and his toe whiffed the turf?
That would have been a problem. But that's not what the case was.
That's not what happened. I was just thinking that'd been crazy.
That's not.
You need to get the foot down. You get the toe down.
Listen, the dude had 2 touchdowns on 6 catches and 94 yards, but more importantly, he had two fourth down. What was it? 3? No, it was 2 fourth down catches that he had that were huge clutch for this football team where he came up big. So yes, call me Palm, call me a prisoner of a moment, but we just saw who our clutch wide receiver
is. Very
it's Dontavian, which
I'm going Christian Watson despite the 3rd and 3 drop. Yeah. I am
over Romeo Doubs. Christian Watson.
Romeo Doubs can't separate. He can make contested catches, but Christian Watson has height. He has length. He made a catch with 3 guys around him against Carolina, or against the Vikings. No,
Eagles.
He did against the Lions 2 years ago, but
that's trust though. That's trust on your quarterback.
Why am I think it was the Panthers, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure, but you guys are crazy.
So not only that. He can do more for you. Like he is a decent route runner. He has size and length. Like in a situation where it's 1-on-1, I know it's going to get to him, and I'm going to have a higher catch percentage than Dontavian Wicks, who is a good route runner but doesn't have that frame. Romeo Doubs can't separate. Give me Christian Watson.
I'm pretty sure he had a pretty bad drop against the Vikings too the week before as well. I listen. I'm just saying, fellas. Like I like Christian. I really do.
Okay.
But if
Dontavian Wicks has been mostly irrelevant most of the season.
Non-existent. Now,
number 2 wide receiver was born yesterday, or excuse me, last week.
Ricardo in Canada. You're on the Carvel's Talking text line. 800-990-3776.
What's going on, guys? Listen, you guys are absolutely right. It's time to win the division because this is important for my opinion, for Jordan Love. He needs to finally become like the leader and the all elite quarterback everybody knows. And to be an elite quarterback, you need to win your division. You need teams to fear you. And he's finally starting to turn it on. And you know what? And he's probably going to be our best run defender playing on Sunday because we'll get a few stops, but we need to put sevens on the board. We need to force the Bears out of running the ball, put it in Caleb Williams' hands, and we'll beat them by 10. Listen, this is the year. It's starting to turn on. Toyota-thon is on. Listen, we're going, baby. All right? Let him cook. Just let him cook.
We're all team let him cook here, Ricardo. There's no doubt about it.
And I will say this, not only is this offense way more effective, it's more fun. Like, Jordan Love is such a talented quarterback, and Matt LaFleur has a brilliant mind. Those two together, man, that's a fun product.
When he uses the brilliant mind to let Jordan throw the ball.
Wow.
Well, he did, and that's why he deserves praise.
He sure does deserve praise, boy. I'm telling you this, when you put those two together and he actually trusts his quarterback, you see what the greatness can absolutely follow from that. So, again, when we get back to this question, maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment, but I really think it's either Romeo Doubs or Tay Wicks. I like Christian Watson outside of...
Wow, he's really not your guy, is he? Christian Watson.
No,
Watson, it's not even close. Height, length, speed, jumping ability.
Dude, he literally just dropped the pass for y'all. He had the opportunity to put the game away.
I trust to go back to him.
I believe
I trust to go back and
You know who didn't trust to go back to him? Matt LaFleur. They called the time on Matt LaFleur said, come here. Jordan. Yeah, we're going to run this play. Jordan, come here. Throw it to Tay. Don't throw it to Christian. Don't throw it to Romeo. Throw it to Tay. Throw it to Tay.
Now you've gone too far with this Dontavian Wicks.
Now you're just going for Christian Watson's
He was hot. He was hot this game, man. I'm
hot as a studio.
He wasn't that high. He would have got 100 yards if he was that high.
That's true.
The studio
That's true.
was that high. But no, man, I'm really high on Tay Wicks right now, and I think that he proved to us exactly what type of asset he can be, and he has confidence now.
Victory Monday is brought to you by National Liquor Mart on 16th and National in Milwaukee. Stock up on the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit seals in town. Open 9 to 9 daily. Your game day headquarters all season long. 800-990-3776 is the Carbos Talking text line. Strophy, anybody good on line one? Or are we waiting? What are you doing back there? He's doing a lot. Oh, I got the
finger.
And he looked at, he stared you down.
Yeah,
He stared
he said,
you
I'm
down.
busy.
He hit you with you don't see I'm on the phone?
Yeah.
That's
1
what he hit
second,
you
man.
with.
1 second.
Oh, he's hot to do, though. Remember, because it's hot for him,
hot,
too.
and he's in a sweatshirt, a hoodie.
And Strofe, he definitely can get, a little irritable and agitated.
I've never met a professional broadcaster who can't stall for 10 seconds.
No, I actually like doing it because I know it makes you mad.
Oh, here we go. No, this is the Ben. Oh, I actually did it on purpose. I
did.
ran out of things to say.
I'm
I'm going to say I did it on purpose.
He's getting to him, Brad. He's getting to both of them, especially
the heat's getting to
87 degrees of heat.
Lash out City Central. Take your sweatshirt off.
You ain't got nothing on under there, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Skin and bones.
Skin and bones.
Deep V, though. It's a deep V.
Let's see the deep V.
I actually asked for some beaters for Christmas.
Ben and Brian stay on hold while Strofe goes and gets some water. We'll be back in a second here on this Victory Monday. Go to break, dude. Don't take your sweatshirt off.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
That is a disgusting
KBN.
deep feed. And that Alex Strofe, you look like you had something to say.
Brewers!
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting to slow down a little bit. Eastbound 94 heading through Waukesha County from about Brookfield Road past Calhoun. You're back on the brakes from just east of 92nd Street all the way to Hawley Road. On the westbound side, slowing down from 17th all the way to Hawley. And then southbound 43, a hefty ride there from Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette. And that stretches all the way down past Chase Avenue almost to the KK River crossing. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight some snow showers, but they'll be ending mostly cloudy and cold. A low of 15. Tomorrow mostly sunny, a high of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Christmas is a time of generosity.
Kessler's wants to be generous, and we suspect that you want to be generous too. Let's team up.
This year, we're going to make it possible for you to be more generous than ever.
Number 1, Kessler's has a big selection of delightful diamond jewelry priced at $150 on up.
Number 2, great gifts at affordable prices such as sterling silver earrings, pendants, and bracelets to fit every look and every personality.
Number 3, with your purchase of more than $299, you'll get a bonus gift worth at least $90.
You can choose from a lucky 4-leaf clover pendant
or a 22-inch stainless steel curb chain, ion plated in yellow gold.
And please, please don't get all cleaned up and dressed up. This is Kessler's, your home away from home.
If you're wearing muddy boots and your pajama bottoms, that's totally fine.
We've all done it.
Come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Welcome to Jackpot Land this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month and earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at bartolottas.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta Restaurants, and thank you, Milwaukee.
The pursuit of fair wages and top-of-the-line benefits is achieved when the right union has your back. The Sheet Metal Workers Labor Union is extremely diverse, representing Wisconsinites working HVAC, architectural metals, welding, specialty fabrication, and much more. Make great living wages with outstanding benefits, pensions, and apprenticeship programs in trained, safe working environments. The Sheet Metal Workers Union is a leading force in the revitalization of the labor movement in Wisconsin.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Victory Monday is brought to you by National Liquor Mart on 16th and National in Milwaukee. Stock up on the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 to 9 daily. Your game day headquarters all season long. It's Kyle Brust Nortman with you till 5 o'clock leading into the Homer Hour. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. ESPN Wisconsin app is easy to use on that phone of yours. Let's go to Ben in Port Washington on the Carbos Talking Text line. You're up with KBN.
Hey, guys. How the hell are you all doing?
Doing all right. I don't know what you just said.
He said, how the hell y'all
He said, how the hell you doing? Hell, we're all doing good.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here we go. Let's get that frying pan out because I'm about to cook right now.
Oh, okay. I'll sit back and relax.
Has been an absolute bust right now. First off, Luke Musgrave needs to have a huge game this week and be the epicenter of keeping that offense going. He's got to block, he's got to catch some balls, and he's got to get separation from the linebackers and the safeties and even the nickelbacks if necessary. Emmanuel Wilson and Josh Jacobs need to hold that ball. The Bears are opportunistic with their turnovers, and they need to hold the ball. Okay, the Bears defense doesn't really show how good that team really is because their defense is ranked, 25th, 27th? So the Packers have to go in there and handle their business. I will give the Packers the good damn credit when it's damn well deserved. Like right now, they tripled their win total from last year. That's great. But you know what? You got this general manager who is still idly sitting on his hands instead of fixing some of the roster that needs to be addressed. Like, you just lost your number one defensive tackle in Devontae Wyatt. Dude, you need to get out there, handle your business, and get some people in there. Like, I don't know, there's a big guy from Louisville who's a free agent right now, Thor Griffith, a young 320-pound defensive lineman who's going to take up blockers up the gut, which is what you need right now. You can't sit around, especially if you have ambitions to get this team into the Super Bowl. And let's say this. I'll even go as far as saying this right now. Jordan Love, you had a decent game, good for you, but you still had some screw-ups in there, okay? You got covered up by Dontavian Wicks having a great game this week, okay? And I full well expect Jaden Reed to come in and get a couple passes, maybe get some separation, maybe 40, 45 yards, and a touchdown. That's what you need out of him. But your defense has to step
10 more
up
seconds, Ben.
against Caleb Williams and his fingernail-painted stupidity out there.
Ben, I think, listen, I need for you to check your blood pressure. The Packers won.
Jordan Love played great.
You would think the Packers is 3-9-1, not 9-3-1 or 8-3-1.
Yeah, I think there was a lot there.
That was something.
I'm glad we're your outlet, Ben. I'm glad you did that before. Hopefully, you went home.
Outlet, yeah, you upset.
Ben, are you good?
I'm good, man. Listen, guys. I'm a father of three, grandfather of one. I've been through all the rigors of life, and I know what stress is.
Yeah.
I love this Packer football team, and my expectation every year, year in, year out, because we are the Green Bay Packers, is a Super Bowl, and that's not bad expectations. The damn championship trophy is named after our coach, Lombardi. This isn't some Hollis trophy. This isn't some Bill Belichick trophy. This is the trophy. This is our team. This is our sport. We deserve a championship year in, year out, and any expectations otherwise is faltering as a fan standpoint.
Whose house? Ben's house. Damn. All right.
Wow.
Ain't no lies on the second part.
No, yeah.
Kyle believes in all that.
Yeah, I do.
Brian in South Milwaukee, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line with KBN.
Well, the intriguing part with Wicks is you probably almost are assured that he's going to see the number 3 coverage unit because obviously they're going to double team Watson most of the time. They're probably going to set their number 2 up on Dobbs. And when they had Jordy Nelson and James Jones as their 3 and 4, I remember they used to go to them a lot because they were very confident that their number 3 and 4 receivers were able to dominate the other team's defense's number 3 and 4 coverage units. So I think that's kind of an intriguing matchup, and especially if Reed comes back this week, that'll add some more firepower there for them.
Wouldn't hurt to add more firepower to see what Matt LaFleur does with it. I got to go back to our guy Pat in Port Washington. He basically wants Luke Musgrave to become the best tight end in football.
Yeah,
and he's proven to not do anything that he's asking.
Are you just associating with him because he actually shares the first name with you, Ben, in Port Washington?
No, did I say Ben in Port Washington?
No, you said Pat.
Oh.
I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, Pat Gosser. It's Josh Gosser's dad.
Port Washington.
Yeah,
was that Josh Gosser's
No,
father?
that's not Josh's dad.
Oh, well, I hope Pat doesn't have that type of temperament.
No.
That's not a Port Washington reg.
No. He's very competitive. Just,
so it is a Port Washington reg. I would love to sit in a dive bar in Port Washington.
That's the thing. I've been to the dive bars in Port Washington. It's exactly what I picture in Port Washington dive bars. Ben, bringing the heat.
I'm just beautiful out
I'm
there.
just shocked. It is beautiful out there. I'm just shocked. I mean, this is about the highest point of
he wants a
fanhood
championship,
morale.
Brad. Don't tell him what to think or how to
enjoy the ride a little bit, though, huh?
I would, as somebody
on Thanksgiving
who can be a pendulum myself that swings emotionally.
Say that word one more time.
Pendulum. You're missing.
Pendulum? What letter syllable? What am I missing?
Letters.
Pendulum.
You're missing syllables.
Pendulum. What is it?
Pendulum.
It's not a julum. There's a G in pendulum.
It's a J.
J? There's a J.
Not a J either.
What I'm gonna say
it's
pendulum.
spelled pendulum, but it's pronounced pendulum.
Pendulum.
I say pendulum.
English is beautiful.
It is.
Pendulum.
I say how it looks. Pendulum.
I love that Google voice girl or whoever the dictionary.
Oh,
girl.
Lexi, watch out.
Hey,
Pendulum.
Hey, you
Say
should
it
watch
again.
out. There's people. Oh, wow.
Pendulum.
One more time.
Oh.
Pendulum.
Put it away, Brad. What, Homer? The AI?
You're 100% right.
The AI or
Pendulum.
You said it exactly the way she did.
Not the first time.
No, he didn't. He said pendulum.
Pendulum.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I just heard that.
Pendulum.
Selective listening.
Yeah, now, but anyways, He was a little bit on the extreme side. There's really nothing
Pendulum.
to be not happy about right now. The pendulum should be swinging in the emotional direction of being happy.
Well, you're
pendulum,
happy.
that is crazy. I think Barry Alvarez said it
Pendulum.
wrong then when he said gave us a speech 10, 15 years ago when I was at Whitewater. He said pendulum.
So you're blaming Barry Alvarez for your mispronunciation of pendulum.
I
A core value of Barry Alvarez is the reason you mispronounce pendulum?
C, that is correct.
Why don't you tell us about
Pendulum.
what you do when you're smiling after a Green Bay win?
Listen, the pendulum is always swinging in the right direction for me.
Pendulum.
Whenever I'm working with Universal Windows Direct, and I'm telling you, if you're like me, it is the time of the year that you feel blah, right? The holidays are expensive, and so are the heating bills. So the weather's cold, you know it, and you know what's coming next, more of winter. But I can help you with that. I can help you make sure that you're saving money. I can make sure you're more comfortable in your home, and that is using our friends at Universal Windows Direct. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there absolutely is no limit. Whether you're replacing a few or you're doing a full home upgrade, is a great way to stretch your budget. And what makes it even better, you'll get 0% financing for 60 months. Yep, that's 5 whole years of 0 interest financing, making it one of the most flexible payment plans you will ever get. Plus, Universal Windows Direct will lock you in at the 2025 pricing right now. Don't let winter wear you down. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, KBN Nation, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Brian Bulaga, the Super Bowl champ and former Packer, will be on the Homer Hour at 5 o'clock. He's going to join us next, and you gotta know he loved what the offensive line did on Thursday. We'll hear from Brian next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I text Greg Scalzo, and I say, Greg, I'm sorry, I'm going to be late to work. I'm caught in an international conspiracy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
This felt more like the team that we saw in weeks 1 and 2 than it did the last couple times that this team has been here.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Green Bay is incredibly good on defense, and when you factor those things in, you have an absolute drubbing. It was varsity versus JV.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
The Packers rolled to their 3rd straight win, knocking off the Lions 31-24 on Thanksgiving Day at Ford Field in Detroit. Jordan Love was sharp, throwing 4 touchdown passes, including 2 on 4th down. The last, a clutch strike to Dontavion Wicks to seal the victory. Here's head coach Matt LaFleur after the game.
To come in here against a really quality opponent, I mean, they got great players, great coaches. I've got so much respect for what they've been able to accomplish the last few years, and you know it's going to be a battle every time you come in here, but I was really proud of our players.
The Packers will now return home to face the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need to find that perfect home? Don't sell. Upgrade with a home equity loan. Renovate that kitchen. Retile that bath. You choose the fixtures. Let us do the math. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
It's a sound you've heard in movies and music for generations. The unmistakable click of a Zippo lighter. Built to last, designed to be noticed. But Zippo is more than a lighter. It's a lifestyle. From sleek new finishes to hand warmers, candles, and accessories, Zippo brings that same legendary quality to everything they make. And now, you don't have to go far to find it. Discover Zippo lighters and more, available now at Sweet Fire Tobacco and Tundra Smoke Shops. Check us out in-store or online at Zippo.com.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com. Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, it feels so good when a project is finished, especially when it's on your house, and that's what we experience right now with Lifetime Home Services. Lifetime Home Services came in, completely renovated Baby Will's closet. His room's complete now. It wasn't complete before, it is now, and we are satisfied with everything Lifetime Home Services did. Next up, epoxy floors in the garage. That's because, closets, epoxy floors, that's a wide range of services. That's exactly what Lifetime Home Services is known for. Being able to take care of whatever you need, their menu of services, whatever you need, they can handle it. You're probably looking at that renovation or that service right now thinking, man, I wonder if Lifetime Home Services can tackle this for me. The answer is yes. It could be anything. Cleaner air, radon safety, custom closets like us, full home renovations, basements, bathrooms, kitchens, epoxy floors, organization, storage, cabinetry, whatever it is, Lifetime Home Services has a solution for you. Families like ours have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking for over 30 years. Trusted solutions, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Joining us now on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman before the Homer Hour is the Super Bowl champ Brian Bulaga on this Victory Monday, brought to you by National Liquor Mart on 16th and National in Milwaukee. Stock up on the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 to 9 daily. Your game day headquarters all season long. Brian, what's going on?
Not much. How we doing, guys?
Doing well.
Fantastic,
Doing
Brian.
well.
Fantastic.
Per Tom Pelissero, the Packers have designated Marshawn Lloyd and Brenton Cox to return from injured reserve. So that's some news for those who might have missed that. Brian, who had a better Thanksgiving game? Matt LaFleur or Jordan Love?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm always going to go with the player. The players play the game. So I'm going to say Jordan Love. Players play the game. And Matt, I think, called a good game, obviously very aggressive. And I think, the way he was very, what's the word you want to say? You could say ballsy on fourth down in those situations, especially at the end of the game there. That one was, I did not expect him to do that, right? But the players have to execute it, right? They have to execute it. And Jordan, he was fantastic all day. So I'll always go with the players. They get the play calls in there. They have to go out there and do it. But both were impressive, I think. Both were very impressive.
Come on, Brian. It was ballsy. We're talking about LaFleur.
All right. So Homer.
Yeah.
Come on. He ain't lying. It was. And I ain't going to lie to you. So tell me this. As a player, right, if you're an offensive lineman, do you expect
he
to
would
go
have
for
been
it
shocked
that
LaFleur went for it.
On 4th and 3, did you expect him to go for it? I was absolutely shocked like Homer was. In this situation, I'm thinking they run the ball on 3rd down, but 4th down, going for it, could you believe that?
No, that's what I couldn't. That's what I'm saying. If I thought if they were going to go for it on 4th, they would have ran it on 3rd. That was my thought, right? I'm like, okay, if you're going to go for it on 4th, you're going to run it on 3rd down. But no, two long throws on back-to-back plays. It kind of took me by surprise. It took me by surprise. So, Very aggressive. Very aggressive. I'm not sure if that's what it's going to be all the time.
Will you say it when you get inducted into the Hall of Fame? Get up and say, I just want to congratulate Matt LaFleur for that play against the Lions. It was
ballsy. I said it.
He said it.
I already said it.
Well, Brian, especially for you being like an offensive tackle, I'm just wondering, as you watch the greatness of Micah Parsons, if you're lined up across from him, is he even possible to stop? Because it seems like double, triple team, you can't even slow him down. He's still being productive.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a certain tear right now, right? And he's very difficult to block. Like he's one of those guys that it's almost like no matter what you do, he finds a way to get back there eventually, right? Like you could have a perfectly clean block on him and you feel really good about it. And somehow you turn around, you end up in like your back's up against the quarterback and you feel like you had a really good block on the play. He just continues to work and he finds his way back there. And that's like the most discouraging part as a tackle is like you feel like you're in good position and he still finds his way back to the quarterback because of his work rate and just because of how talented and skillful he is with his hands and how he makes tackles uncomfortable in space, right? Like I think that's the biggest part about his game is he's so good at manipulating space against tackles and making them uncomfortable with his speed and then power and how he's able to dip underneath tackles so quickly that they have to be so patient with him that he can beat him around the edge so quick, and then if they overset him, he just goes right underneath. And then if they do set him perfect, he'll drive power right through the middle of them. He's the full package. He just is.
Let me ask you this though: you get a one-on-one in your prime against Micah Parsons right now. 20 pass rushes. How many pressures is he getting?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he's going to beat me out of 20 in 20 rushes. He's going to beat me for sure, multiple times. I mean, you give a guy 20 rushes, chances are they're going to beat you. I mean, that's just the way it goes. It just is the ball gone or not. That's all. I mean, I'm just worried if the ball's gone.
Hold on. No, you're going to let him beat you a certain way. This is not just okay. You're going to beat me.
Yes.
How are you going to let him beat you to limit the harm to your quarterback?
Yeah, he's going to have to go through me. And he's gonna have, it's gonna have to be power. He's gonna have to go through me for sure. So I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to take away inside move, and you're gonna have to soft set him. Certainly soft set him. Keep a strong inside hand. Soft set him. Vertical set a little bit. You set with width. Soft set a little bit, and just accept power. And just say, hey, die a slow death. Let him run through you, and just accept that it's gonna hurt, but that's the best way to take on Micah Parsons is him running down the middle is better than you jumping out there and him making you look stupid. And then him just like dipping or ripping underneath you or spinning or just ripping around you because guys are trying to do a bunch of different things against him right now, and they're all looking foolish.
He's a violent and aggressive human being on the football field, and I love it. But, Brian, speaking of that defensive line, the Green Bay Packers now going to be without Devontae Wyatt. How do they make Caleb Williams beat them with the defensive tackles being as depleted as they are?
Yeah, that's the part that is going to be interesting because I think he's very important at collapsing the pocket interior-wise, and that to me, when he was out kind of early on in the season, I thought that was a little bit of an issue. And now he's
wait a minute. The Bears, they've already decided. They actually might even be sending letters to the Packers. We're running the ball right down your damn throat.
So how do you
we ain't ever passing the ball.
With but how do you make it so it's going to be Caleb Williams because you're missing your defensive tackle? So how do you force them to say, no, we can't run the football? Do you have the guys inside to do it?
We'll find out.
Or stack the box, bring up a safety.
You're gonna have to drop down a safety early on and bait them into throwing it. You're going to have to, you can't play a 6-man box like you feel comfortable normally doing. You're going to have to play a 7-man box and make them throw the ball. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to force them into throwing it. And that's, I think Caleb Williams is thrown at like a 50% clip or something like that, which is very,
right?
which is low. So you really got to force them to throw it. And the only way to do that is if you're uncomfortable with your two interior guys, you have to bring down McKinney and force them into throwing it. And listen, I don't think that I don't think that they can't stop the run without Wyatt. I think they can do it. It's just that the guys that are in there have to get penetration early, right? Like against Thuney and those guys like that. Like Thuney's really good, right, in Chicago. You're going to have to get penetration early to blow up the Bears' run game. Because I watch it against Philly. It's very productive. It's very good. They run a good zone scheme. It's just like Detroit's last year. It's very good. But you have to get penetration on it to blow the thing up. And you're going to have to get them out of that to throw it. That's just – you have to bring another guy down in there.
Brian, we appreciate the time. Look forward to the Homer Hour with you and Homer.
All right, guys.
Brian and Homer will be coming up at 5 o'clock right here on 94.5 ESPN. It's been a wonderful Victory Monday. If you missed any of the show, always go to the ESPN Wisconsin app. You can listen back, or to YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. You can watch back there. Coming up next, it's Homer. It's Brian Bulaga. Homer knows they're going to run the football, and they'd be stupid not to.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. I wouldn't pass it once.